salute. Get the likes up. Get the likes up as you come into the live, man. Get the likes up as you come into the live. We back with another one. Yes, we back with another one. Salute. What up, gang? What up? What up? What I'm talking about? I'll be the interesting times to hit me up, I swear. Very interesting times, cuz. Alright, well. Man. Alright. Salute, y'all. Salute. Get the likes up. Get the likes up as you come into the live. Get the likes up as you come into the live. Get the likes up as you come into the live. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to the gang, man. What's up? How we doing tonight, man? It's another night of content, man. We did this our third live today. If you have been rocking with the platform today, you know this is my third time going live today. So make sure y'all support the channel by double tapping that screen or send a super chat, super sticker, a cash app. I appreciate a super sticker, super chat. I appreciate all that. Or you can send a cash app $ RatchetTV. However you decide. If not, just double tap that like button. We got 161 likes. Can 39 of y'all double tap that screen? 39 of y'all double tap that screen for me, please and thank you. Let's go. Man, we got to chop it up, gang, about more tonight with this Diddy case. We actually covered the indictment paperwork this morning when it unsealed. I think we had it about 30 minutes after it unsealed. We was already live. So, yeah, salute to everybody who pulled up this morning for the morning live. We've already uncovered the paperwork. If you're looking for the full transcript of the paperwork, go to my live that I did this morning. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for the transcript, so I'm not gonna go back and read the whole 14-page indictment for P. Diddy. I'm definitely not gonna do that. We need 5 more people to hit that like button. 5 more people double tap that screen. All right, we need this one to go up tonight, y'all. We need this to go up tonight. And we went live this morning, broke everything down to the core. Now we're gonna come up and sum everything up. We're gonna go live and clean it all up tonight. So y'all get ready for this live. We about to clean these streets up. You know what I'm talking about? We got to go up tonight in a major way, gang. We got to go up in a major way. So salute to everybody that pulled up, man. It's time to first thing first. You know it's time to take a shot. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time. We gotta get loose tonight, man. How y'all liking the lights in the back, man? We looking good tonight, gang? Is we looking good tonight, gang? So salute to y'all. I'm gonna pour this shot up, cuz. Cheers to the gang. Cheers to the gang. Cheers to the mother. Hold on. I'd be forgetting the term. Cheers to the mother gang. You know what I'm talking about? Cheers to the gang, man. All right, we finna get this live started, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight, man. Cheers before anything. Cheers. All right. Ooh, child. So, with that being said, we got to get into this Diddy content tonight. It's been a lot going on in this case today. Diddy has been denied bail. Diddy don't know where to run to. Diddy don't know what corner to turn to right now. Salute to Chastity for that 2-piece. He says you heard Stevie J threw Puff under the bus. Let me tell you something. Stevie J didn't throw Puff under the bus. Stevie J is going to get wrapped up in this indictment right along with P. Diddy. He didn't throw him under the bus. I don't know who told you that, but Diddy ain't get thrown under the bus by no Stevie J. Let me give you this drop. Young Miami is one of the people who threw P. Diddy under the bus. It wasn't Stevie. It was some of these chicks he was smashing that threw Diddy up underneath this bus. This little bitty bus rolling around. It's a little bus trailing Diddy, and it's a lot of people on that little bitty bus. But it's about to get loose, and it's about to get alleged for old P. Diddy, the diddler himself. So let me give you this drop. Stevie J didn't give the drop on Diddy. Young Miami was one of the people. Young Miami is going to be one of your key witnesses. Who thinks... Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do this. But I think the person that gave the biggest drop on him, in my opinion, was Clive Davis. But who will testify against Diddy? Will it be Young Miami? Will it be Stevie? Will it be Cassie? Or will it be someone close to him like Harv? Who do y'all think is about to testify against Diddy? Do y'all think Diddy is gonna get? Do you think Stevie J is gonna testify against Diddy? Cassie, Harv, Young Miami. Who do y'all think is gonna be testifying against Diddy, man? Y'all let me know in this chat, man. Hold on, let me move my headphones. Y'all let me know in this chat, man. What y'all think going on? Y'all ready? Y'all ready to start this show? Are y'all ready to start this show? We gotta spark this CBD up, y'all. Y'all vote on that poll. We got 2 minutes until we get all this content out the way. We definitely got to chop it up. Y'all ready? Spark that CBD up. Let's go.
That's what we're here for, having a good time.
Walking on the moon like a Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I might grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's quite tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she go hands down, I'm the man in my city. Oh nah, y'all already know that I hug the road. Oh nah, this girl out her dome, blowing up my phone. Oh nah, she know I'm a dog, I ain't coming home. All dogs link up with the dogs, trying to get a bone. I don't do take backs, in the bed I make her lay flat. And all I do is stay facts, call her Cassie, how she take that. And yeah, she take that from the front door to the bedroom. She a big freak, she get roll head in a 4x4, I need leg room. Shout out to Memphis, cause I'm on my gritty. Just call her Cassie, I'm not on my Diddy. I'm on the road getting hella paper. We going up just like an elevator. Oh no, that's too soon, like I'm outside with my new boo. And that's too true, it's like voodoo. How my new truck got new shoes, couple new things. Had to switch it up, I got a new team. Had a new dream about the old days when I was puffing combs of that blue dream. Don't call me Sean Don Juan, cause I don't do sex slaves. But when I hit my crib, I need my meal prepped and my bed made. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Now I'm just trolling, plus I'm smoking, and you know it has. Walking on the moon like a Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I might grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's quite tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she go hands down, I'm the man in my city. Let's go. Know I'm tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, no tone bite, RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. Alright, so boom. Man. We gotta talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, tonight we got to talk about this Diddy case. It's heating up. The Diddy case is heating up. It's a lot of loose allegations. This is getting loose and very alleged. What is going on with Sean P. Diddy Combs, man? We gotta chop it up about Mr. Sean P. Diddy Combs, because there's some people that are starting to switch on him. There are some people starting to switch sides on P. Diddy to save themselves. And Young Miami is one of these people, allegedly. Young Miami is one of these people who is definitely going to hit that stand on Diddy, because they were going to charge her. Allegedly, she was going to get charged. They was about to charge Young Miami, allegedly. See, I did a poll. I said, who will testify against Diddy? 39% of the room say Young Miami. 5% of the room say Stevie J. 50% of the room says Cassie. 5% of the room says Harv Pierre. So, Young Miami is going to be one of those people. Cassie, I don't know that they need her to testify. I don't know that they need Cassie. I mean, her evidence is already very compelling. They've already proved her to be right. So everything in her allegations seem to be true, not allegations, allegedly. But we don't know, allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. Alright. That's all of them going to testify. No, I don't know Harv is going to testify. I don't know that Cassie will testify. I don't believe Stevie J will testify. One person out of those four, who I'm pretty sure is going to be up there because I already know that they've come to her and offered her a deal. As far as she might have an immunity deal because she was dating Diddy at this whole time, and that's why she switched it up and stopped dating Diddy here recently. Once these allegations came out, she had to back away from Diddy because they was already knowing that she was supplying the people with the Tussie. They already knew Young Miami was one of the people out here supplying that Tussie. So Young Miami is one of the people who definitely was well aware of these allegations to be true. So Young Miami's gonna find herself on thin ice. Also, they denied Diddy bail. He's not gonna get any bond. They're gonna go back in the morning, and we'll be back live in the morning because they're gonna do a they're gonna do an appeal, basically tomorrow for his bail, and they want to appeal that and say that Diddy can definitely come home. But the way they spinning this story, dog, I think they finna Epstein Diddy. I hate to be the one to say it, dog, and it's crazy because you can say what you want about Diddy. Now we all grew up, we loved Diddy back in the day, bro. Diddy was like one of those people who was fun, vibrant. You know what I'm saying? He changed the hip hop scene in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Made it more, I guess, flamboyant and entertaining, whatever you feel. But Diddy definitely had his time, and a lot of us grew up around, listening to Diddy and Biggie and all that shit. So this shit kind of sucks, bro. Not to say like, I mean, he deserves it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, he deserves what he gets. But it's like, damn, bro, like another one. We grew up with R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? We grew up listening to R. Kelly's music. So to see R. Kelly go down for the things he went down for is like, damn, bro, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, man. R. Kelly, thought we the greatest of all time, bro. And you looking at Diddy like, bro, you was one of the moguls who helped shape this hip hop stuff, man. A lot of people look up to you in this game, dog. And to see you go out like that, man, it's tough. It's tough to watch, man. It's hard to watch another brother go down this road, and it's not just us; it's everybody. It just happened to be his turn right now. So, needless to say, man, he's the he's the Black Epstein. I definitely think that they're gonna Epstein him. I think that him and Epstein have shared a lot of similarities as far as the young generation shifting and shaping the younger generation, brooming them with a B, not a G. Okay. Well, he's been brooming them. A little sweep, little broom. He's been brooming them and ushering a lot of people. And no pun intended to usher, but even what he did to him as a kid. But he's ushered a lot of people into this industry and put a cover over their eyes and made them take whatever came their way. And it's a lot of abuse that came from this man. So we got to cover the story as hard as it is, man, because we grew up around the music and stuff. But that's neither here nor there. It's just time to do a harsh reality and say we might have witnessed a serial abuser, serial drug user, serial human trafficker, serial trafficker, serial monster. And he's gonna get locked away. I think that this is the last we've ever seen Diddy in the free world. I told y'all that he's not getting out, bro. They're not gonna. I doubt if Diddy gets bail, I would be shocked. I don't see it happening. He offered him $50 million today. They said no, bro. You're done. And the crazy part is, Diddy went down there to turn himself in. Everybody knew. They knew he was gonna turn himself in. He knew he was going to turn himself in. The lawyers knew he was going to turn himself in. Everybody around the situation knew that Diddy was going to turn himself in today. So why they backdoored and did that? They saying that I heard one story of they said there was some words of him saying he was gonna take himself out the game and he was about to act on it, so they went in there and got him. I don't know how true that is. Other allegations say Diddy was gonna run, he was gonna flee the country. He was about to go try to run out there where Russell Simmons was. They got word and got wind of him trying to dip out because he knew that these arrests was coming. He said he was gonna turn himself in, but he started panicking because he kind of felt like they was gonna lock him up for good. So he got the hell up out of here. He's about to get the hell up out of here, and they went and swooped him in and got him. I don't know. I don't know the reason why. We don't know, but they didn't give a reason why they went in there and got him. The lawyer was surprised. Diddy was surprised. I think everybody was surprised. They just went in there and got him. They found out where he was at and went in there and just got him yesterday. Like, fuck it, he got to go. So I'm not really sure what Diddy got truly going on. It's crazy because I don't think he's gonna ever come home again. I think this is it. That's it, bro. Diddy's going to get unalived in there. I definitely think they're gonna take him out because if Diddy sees the trial, too many people stand to lose. They just said they're gonna go after Hollywood with this. They're gonna go after the celebrities that was on them tapes. They got the tapes. They're about to go after the celebrities. They're telling people, come forth with the information, dog, because we got y'all. And if you on these tapes and we know you was partaking in this shit, your ass is going to jail. So I don't know. Maybe Diddy don't see that stand. He said he pleaded not guilty, so he's not taking this to the chin. He's not going to take this and lay down. So he's going to give them something that they can feel. He's got to go give these people something that they can feel. That's the truth. And if he doesn't do it, they're going to allow him. That's my thoughts. I don't know, man. I could be wrong. I don't want him to get unalived or nothing, man. I hope he spends the rest of his life in jail so he could get rehabilitated. Now, that I do hope for. I do hope he spends the rest of his life in jail and gets rehabilitated in there. I'm praying for him. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but we got to get to this story, man. Are y'all ready to open up these files for tonight? Hold on. Are y'all ready to open up the files for tonight, gang? So let's go ahead and get this live started. Let's see. Where do we want to start at, gang? Where do we want to start at, gang? Hold on. Where do we want to start at, gang? All right, here we go. All right. Let's get over here. Indictment states authorities seized narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant from Diddy's residences in March raid. So, in relation to Diddy's racketeering charges, the indictment states that law enforcement officers seized freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant in the March raid of Diddy's Miami and LA homes. As we previously reported, Diddy was accused of facilitating sexual gatherings called freak-offs, during which he would allegedly use force and coercion to have victims engage in sexual acts with male sex workers. The indictment stated that the freak-offs lasted for a couple of days, and he would allegedly provide victims with IV fluids to recover from the sexual acts and drug use. So like I said, Diddy, they about to wrap you up all the way into this shit like a tortilla, my boy. With the allegations they got on you, the stuff they got you doing, Diddy, yeah, man, you up out of here, dog. Diddy offers $50 million to get released on bail. Yeah, he was trying to get that $50 million because Diddy was finna flee. He know he done. Diddy was finna flee. Diddy wants out of federal lockup really badly. He's proposed a $50 million package to secure his release on bail. Man. Let me go to this real quick. Let me go to this. Man. It says, Diddy's feeling a severe reversal of fortune right now. Locked up in federal jail that's held plenty of famous people. but is also about as far as the lap of luxury as the embattled moguls been in the last 30 years. On the heels of the judge ordering Diddy to be held without bail, the feds shipped him from out of the lower Manhattan federal courthouse and off to Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a facility notorious for its brutal, sometimes fatal conditions. So they didn't put Diddy in one of the roughest spots. They didn't send Diddy to Brooklyn. They didn't send Diddy right here. This is where Diddy's at now. He's at the Brooklyn, New York Metropolitan Detention Center. They took him out of Manhattan and put his ass in Brooklyn. Man, they want something to happen to Diddy. I'm telling y'all. They want somebody to do something to Diddy so bad. They do not want Diddy to see the stand. They want him out of here. Diddy is done. Diddy got to go, y'all. It says MDC Brooklyn's been the temporary home to several celebrity inmates in the recent years, including R. Kelly, Fetty Wap, Michael Cohen, Allison Mack, Ghislaine Maxwell. That's a key name right there. Now Diddy will be settling into his new surroundings, a horrifically stark difference from his Miami and LA mansion lifestyle. The federal judges have called out the Bureau of Prisons for allegedly inhumane conditions at the facility and back in June, and an inmate was unalived there. And then there's the food. And then this is all the stuff going on in that prison. So they didn't send Diddy to one of the worst prisons that he could be in. I mean, one of the worst detention centers he could be in right now in New York, allegedly. MDC's meal plan has dinner options slated with meals like turkey roast or tofu with rice, boiled potatoes, beets, and whole wheat bread with the beverage, which sure as hell ain't fine Italian wine. It's a far cry from Diddy's normal diet. It's a far cry from Diddy's normal diet, which we hear typically includes things like duck, steak, organic veggies, shrimp, salmon, crab, and cheese platters. Man. So Diddy is being held without bond, and they done shipped his ass. They done shipped Diddy right over here, y'all. I mean, my bad. They done shipped Diddy right over here, y'all, to Brooklyn. I don't know why I showed that. Like, hell, I know he wish he was right there on Star Island still. He went from here and ended up here. So this is Diddy's new home. Y'all give Diddy a round of applause for his new home and say he'll be okay until he gets to Camp Federal. They said that's normal for holding. They said he gonna be drinking Capri Sun. Man, I bet Mace has a story to tell. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Mace better not get to. He better pray Mace don't get to talking. He better pray Mace don't get to talking. All right, let me get back to this. All right, let's go. All right, and it says Diddy reportedly had pink powder drugs in his possession during his arrest. Sean Combs had pink powder that may have been ecstasy in his hotel room when he was arrested yesterday, prosecutors say. AUSA. He had what appeared to be narcotics found in his hotel last night. Pink powder that had previously tested positive for ecstasy and other drugs. This is a Heartland detention case. His package is woefully inadequate. Inadequate. It only focuses on flight risk. So they're just saying they just worried about him being a flight risk. They're not worried about the drugs. They're not worried about that. They already knew he had that Tussie in his system. They already knew he had Tussie in his system. All right, now my bad. They said the assistant United States attorney says Diddy had what appeared to be narcotics found in his hotel before being taken into federal custody. According to the inner city press, the assistant United States attorney said Diddy had what appeared to be narcotics found in his hotel last night. Reports stated it was a pink powder that had previously tested positive for ecstasy and other drugs. So Diddy got caught with drugs already. This ain't helping your case, Diddy. I'm gonna be real with you, brother. This definitely is not helping your case at all, my boy. It got you looking crazy out here, like you strung out, Diddy. You just look like a damn druggie, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, Diddy, man. I don't know what you got going on, man. But let's get to these videos, man. Y'all ready to get to these videos? Let's open up the folders. Let's go.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs back behind bars. A magistrate judge denying him bail, saying that there were no conditions that she could conceive of that would make her confident that he would appear again for other court appearances. The judge saying, "My concern is this is a crime that happens behind closed doors."
Hold on. That's the sketch they got of Diddy. Look at the sketch they got of his. Look, Diddy is pissed off. He do not want to be like, what the hell they use this for? What the hell is going on with Diddy, y'all? What is going on with the diddler himself? What is going on with the diddler himself? I don't know, cuz, but let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it.
Him bail, saying that there were no conditions that she could conceive of that would make her confident that he would appear again for other court appearances.
So basically, they saying Diddy was a flight risk. They felt like I'm telling you, they got word that Diddy was about to flee. They got word he was about to go out there with Russell Simmons, and he was going to flee to a country that will not extradite him. Damn, is that the first goddamn super chat tonight? Shit, it's been loose with this Diddy case. Salute, Tweety. I appreciate you for the 5-piece. She said, salute, King, Ratchet, Mods, and Gang. Everyone get the likes up. Yeah, y'all get the likes up, man. Double tap that screen. We only got 400 likes on the screen. I don't know what's been going on. It's just been so loose. Let's get back to it.
The judge saying, "My concern is this is a crime that happens behind closed doors." Diddy's lawyers had argued that he had made good faith efforts by showing up in New York, ready to surrender to face these charges, but prosecutors said that he could not be trusted, that he has a history of trying to intimidate witnesses, including some who are going to be witnesses in this case. They urged the judge to remand him. She did, and when the judge did, Diddy, who was sitting at the defense table with his attorneys, did not show any signs of emotion. He took a sip of water before he was led out of the courtroom by the U.S. Marshal.
Diddy, what you drinking water in? Diddy said he needs some water, though. He hot, man. Diddy said he thirsty, man. He ain't trying to drink this damn toilet water in his cell.
Now, his lawyers have vowed to fight this. They are going to be back in court on Wednesday before the judge who will oversee this trial and try to get Diddy to be released.
Well, tomorrow is the day, allegedly, if Diddy wants to be released. It's gonna have to be tomorrow, man. They're gonna have to go appeal this tomorrow and convince that judge that Diddy is not a flight risk. They're gonna have to go convince that judge that Diddy is not a flight risk. So I don't know. I don't know how Diddy can get out of this one, man. I don't know.
Anything to say about your dad?
I got the kids right here, man, and the kids looking like, man, I do not want to be wrapped up in this damn indictment, dog. I do not want to be wrapped up in this indictment. What y'all thinking about this, man?
What?
Yeah, he looked like he definitely know he going to jail. He definitely, look at you. I thought I dared one of y'all niggas to scream out, "No Diddy." Bad bitches don't gotta say nothing. I just nod my head and they go with me. Boy, if you don't shut your goofy ass up.
Anything about your dad?
Are you okay? Are you feeling okay?
Remember you was talking about the feds raid the crib like they think we selling crack, but we only selling plaques, multi-million-dollar plaques. Man, if you don't shut your goofy ass up, dog. Yeah, talking feds raided the wrong crib. Man, yeah, you was talking all that hot shit. Feds got your daddy now. Daddy is gone. How you gonna get your money now? All your assets is gone.
He's in a world of trouble. And I hate to bring up his name, but it is apropos in this particular situation. Remember what Suge Knight said? Y'all remember that? When Suge Knight said he was in a world of trouble? Because Suge Knight said, listen, he knows a lot. And so looking at a potential situation where it could arguably mirror that of Jeffrey Epstein. Remember him?
Oh, y'all. I just said that a second ago. This is giving me Jeffrey vibes. It's giving me the Epster vibes. He's acting like Mr. Epster. And I don't want to say his name. Look, I don't want no problems, man, because they be definitely, I don't know, they don't want that shit coming out. But I'm just saying, this reminds me a lot of Jeffrey. It reminds me a lot of it.
August 10th, 2019. Prison guards found, I'm reading right from online, Guards found American financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein unresponsive in his jail cell at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York City, where he was awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges.
The same with Diddy. The same charges that he was facing. He was the kingpin of his operation, and he could have took down Hollywood. He could have took down everything. I think that Diddy is just as powerful as Jeffrey Epstein. I think Jeffrey Epstein was very much more powerful than Diddy, but I think Diddy is just, he has I don't think people realize Diddy controlled a lot of the politics. Diddy used to buy into a lot of campaigns. They used to use Diddy's name for all of it. Diddy was with the presidents in all the same ways, and everybody in the industry. Diddy was the Black Epstein.
Got to perform CPR, couldn't resuscitate him, pronounced dead at a downtown hospital at 6:39 a.m. What it went on to say in the report that there were violations because normal jail procedures on the night of Epstein's death wasn't followed. It talked about a malfunction of 2 cameras in front of his cell. And you got people still to this very day with their conspiracy theories being thrown out there.
Everybody still feels like whatever. He could have bought his way to freedom, or they could have unalived him. Something happened that night that we'll never know the answers to. Can y'all double tap the screen? 50 more people hit that screen. Double tap that screen. 50 more people. Let's go.
That it wasn't suicide, but ultimately intentional harm was brought to him because he knew too much about too many people. That's what Suge Knight alluded to when he was talking about P. Diddy. And as we sit here today, who the hell can deny that potential reality? Do we know? No. We don't know. But what we do know is that these are federal charges. What we do know is that his attorney has been on the record saying that he flew to New York as recently as a couple of weeks ago because they knew this was coming down the pike.
They already knew it was coming, but they still bum rushed him and embarrassed him in front of the world. And they said they did that so he couldn't get out of jail. This is what I'm hearing. They did this because if they go arrest him, he definitely looks more like a flight risk and there's an issue going on there. But if he turns himself in, then he should be granted bail because like, okay, he did come down here and he did turn himself in. So you can say I was down there to turn myself in all day and night, but you didn't.
And he wanted to show compliance and that he wasn't running from anything. And he's expected to plead not guilty. And he turned himself in, and months earlier, he had turned his passports in, and family members had also turned their passports in. But let's lay this out because we need to understand and we need to gather a level of education in our own brains to edify ourselves to the kind of trouble you can get yourself in sometimes. Him, obviously so. Clearly, you can sit up there and say you're innocent until proven guilty. Nah, that's in the court of law. In the court of public opinion, he's already been found guilty. Can we just be real about that? In the court of public.
Salute Just B for that 20-piece. I appreciate you, Just B. Said, keep cooking, King. Salute, I appreciate you.
Public opinion, not law. In the court of public opinion, ain't a damn soul think he's innocent. I'm not denigrating or castigating, brother, whatever. I met him at a Golden State Warriors game. One time I went to a party and it was supposed to be his party. I never saw nothing like that. But without mentioning any names, without incriminating anybody.
I went to a party, but it wasn't no Diddy party. It was a party. It just wasn't a Diddy party. Hold on.
You see the names? Do you see the people who have befriended him over the years, who have attended his parties, who are considered close to him, who he's been in business with? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? I mean, this has gotten very, very scary. Hollywood's in trouble. Hip-hop and R&B is in trouble.
And do y'all believe the hip-hop, R&B, the entertainment world, is Hollywood in trouble now that Diddy is in trouble, y'all? Do you feel like Diddy holds the keys to Hollywood, the Hollywood secrets? Answer that in the chat for me. Do you feel like Hollywood is in trouble right now? Yeah? No? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Is Hollywood in trouble behind this Diddy situation?
But the brother is an elite success story. Had a lot of friends. Had a lot of people vouch, or once upon a time vouched for him. In terms of his brilliance as an artist, a producer rather. Brother knew how to make money, and now here we are. When you're in that position, and you know so much, I got news for you. It's gotten very, very scary. If it were just him, it would be sad. It would be very unfortunate. But I use the word scary because I get the impression, to put it kindly, that his life ain't the only life that's going to be affected.
I agree. I feel like a lot of people's lives are going to be affected behind this Diddy situation.
That they ain't after him just to get him. You got Homeland Security involved. You got feds involved. I got news for you. They ain't coming just for him. They coming for a whole bunch of people.
Now, I agree with you, Stephen A. I wholeheartedly agree with you. I think that Hollywood is in trouble. I think Hollywood is in shambles right now. You see, everybody is scared. No one's speaking up. No one's speaking about this. You know, everybody always got something to say every time something go on. Did he get arrested? Hollywood, shut the fuck up. Didn't nobody mention nothing. Nobody in Hollywood is mentioning nothing right now. They are scared. They are running scared in Hollywood right now because Diddy know all their secrets. Let's continue.
Diddy's indictment is showing all the criminal charges that led to his arrest. So we're about to jump into Diddy's indictment and do a deep dive on everything that he's being charged with and the evidence that's being used against him. Diddy's charges are federal, so it's the United States of America versus Diddy.
Salute Mari on that 10 piece. I appreciate you. Said double tap the screen to get the likes up. Everybody double tap that screen. Let's go. Let's get it to 600 likes. Let's go.
And the grand jury charges are count 1 of racketeering of conspiracy. For decades, the defendant abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his physical desires, to protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Diddy relied on the employees, resources, and influence of his multi-phase business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in other crimes such as trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. The defendant engaged in persistent and persuasive patterns of abuse towards women and other individuals. This abuse at times was verbal, emotional, physical, and Diddy manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of activities with male workers. Diddy and others at his discretion made arrangements for women and these workers to fly to Diddy's locations. Diddy ensured participation from these women by distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging their financial support, and threatening to cut them off, using intimidation and violence. Physical abuse towards women has been well known about Diddy, and from 2009 to continuing years, Diddy has assaulted women by, among other things, such as striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects, and kicking them. Diddy used his business, including his employees, to carry out, felicitate, and cover up his abuse and trafficking. These employees included security staff, household staff, personal assistants, high-ranking supervisors, and other close associates attached to Combs. From 2008 to the present time of this indictment, the defendant and others known and unknown were members and associates of a criminal organization. The members and associates of the Comb enterprise engaged in, attempted to engage in, other activities such as trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Diddy's enterprise was an ongoing organization whose members functioned as a continuing unit for the common purpose of achieving objectives of the Combs enterprise. Diddy's enterprise was engaged in and its activities affected interstate and foreign commerce. The purpose of Combs Enterprise was to operate a global business in the media, entertainment, and lifestyle industry, including other things such as record labels, recording studios, an apparel line, alcoholic business, a marketing agency, and a television network and media company. The defendants and others, known and unknown, participated in unlawful and other activities related to the conduct of Combs Enterprise affairs. These individuals included Combs business employees, such as members of Combs security staff, household staff, personal assistants, high-ranking supervisors, and as well as other close associates of Mr. Combs. Diddy and other members and associates of the Comb enterprise wielded their power to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into Combs' orbit. They often presented a romantic relationship with Combs, then used force, threats of force, coercion to cause victims to engage in acts with male workers. Diddy referred to these as freak-offs. Freak-offs were elaborated and produced performances that Combs arranged, directed, and pleasured himself during, and often electronically recorded. In arranging these freak-offs, Diddy and the assistance of the members and associates of the Combs enterprise transported and caused to be transported workers across state lines and internationally. These freak-offs occurred regularly and sometimes lasted multiple days and often involved multiple workers. During these freak-offs, Diddy distributed a variety of controlled substances to the victims to keep the victim obedient and compliant, and sometimes it was unknown to these victims. Diddy also kept the videos of the victims being filmed with these workers, and after the freak-offs, the victims would typically receive IV fluids to recover from the physical extortion and the drug use. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise felicitated the freak-off, among other things, such as booking the hotel rooms for the freak-offs, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with required freak-off supplies, including controlled substances, baby oil, lubricant, extra linens, and lighting, and they cleaned the hotel rooms after the freak-offs to try to mitigate room damage and arrange for the traveling for the victims. They would also deliver large sums of cash to Combs to pay these workers and schedule the delivery of the IV fluids. During the raids on Diddy's houses in March of 2024, they seized freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Diddy subjected the victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse to cause the victims to engage in the freak-offs. He maintained control of his victims through physical violence, promises of career opportunities, granting and threatening to withhold financial support, and other coercive means. He would track their whereabouts, dictating victims' appearances, monitoring their medical records, controlling their housing, and supplying them with controlled substances. He would also hit, kick, throw objects at, and drag victims at times by their hair. He also threatened the victims' careers and livelihood if they resisted to participate in these freak-offs, and the victims believed that they could not refuse Diddy's commands without risking their financial or job security or without repercussion in the form of physical or emotional abuse. They used the sensitive, embarrassing, and incriminating recordings that he made during these freak-offs as collateral to ensure the continued obedience and silence of the victims. Members and associates of Combs Enterprise, including security personnel, at times carried firearms. On more than one occasion, Diddy himself carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten others, including victims and witnesses of his abuse. In about March 2024, during the raids on Diddy's home in Miami, Florida, law enforcement seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers, as well as a drum magazine. When Diddy's authority or reputation was threatened by the possibility of negative publicity or legal or law enforcement action against him, including in about 2023, following the public allegations of Diddy's crimes, Diddy and the members and associates of the enterprise pressured witnesses and victims, including attempted bribery, to stay silent and not report what they witnessed or what they knew to law enforcement. On phone calls, Diddy and other members and associates of the enterprise, among other things, provided these victims and witnesses with a false narrative of events in effort to conceal Diddy's crimes. Diddy caused these calls to be recorded on at least 2 occasions. And based on all the information that we already went through, count 2 is by trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Count 3 is transportation to engage in prostitution. Now, if Diddy is found guilty on all of these charges, there is forfeiture allegations listed in this that is talking about all of his businesses and property, whether they're in his name or not, being seized. And a lot of people talk about how Diddy had put his businesses and his houses in his child's name and his mother's name. And baby, this is all listed right in here, that anything that he owned during the time of these offenses, if he's found guilty, they are coming and they are taking it. So this is all the highlights of Diddy's indictment. So you guys let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
What do y'all think about it? It was a lot. I just let it rock out because it was a lot. Salute to Binky for that 5-piece. You know, he had doctors in his pocket. Yeah, he had a lot of doctors in his pocket. He was paying doctors off as well. Diddy is a monster. The man is a monster that deserves everything he's getting right now. I think he deserves everything he's getting right now, man. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I just think it's crazy because we grew up watching
investigation.
Let's get to
In
this.
March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and the large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims.
Stop.
And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether. Here are some of the items that we recovered during the searches. As you can see here, this is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well, we recovered 3 AR-15s. This is a close-up shot of one of the AR-15s, and you can see right here, the serial number has been thoroughly defaced. Another picture of more ammunition and parts of 2 AR-15s right there.
Salute Angie for that 5-piece. I appreciate you.
Now, I want to be clear about 2 things. First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York. Second, we are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly.
Yeah, he ain't playing. They finna indict some motherfuckers. I'm gonna be real. That dude right there ain't playing. He wanna convict somebody. It's like he itching for a conviction. He itching for a conviction. Itching for a conviction. Itching for a conviction. He itching for a conviction. No, I'm talking about this dude is itching for a conviction. This dude, I'm scared of this dude. Salute Binky for that 5-piece. Says no butt. She ain't no butt plugs. Well, he might get a butt plug. I don't know. He might still find something in prison. I don't know how it work in there, but I'm pretty sure Diddy will figure it out. Between him and R. Kelly, somebody will figure out what them plugs at.
You better guard also well. And I put your brother in jail too. I lock him up too. You know that. Keep playing. Keep playing. I Cassie Dassy his ass, but I don't need his money. I ain't got to do that. All them other tricky dickies that he done been beating on and taking their cooter, they gonna lock him up. I ain't got to do it. I'm gonna sit back and watch. That's what I'm gonna do. Girl, y'all better go sit down somewhere, girl. Y'all already in hot water. You don't want to get bored over here, boops. Move around, big backs. Just move on around and enjoy your little fame you got right now. Your little 12 minutes that's left. You had a long run. Had you about 15, 16, 17 years of running. You know, move around now. Go bunker dunker with Diddy. Ain't that his bestie? Won't even get that man a shake of a hand right now. That's sad. Niggas will be all on your nuts. You know what I'm saying? They just some go down, they gone. They out of there like Houdini. He go give his friend a hug. Because I wouldn't do my friend like that. I wouldn't. You was holding up them Ciroc bottles between your balls. Go over there, go get that man a hug now. Help him sell his house, Renee. You're a realtor. It was a referral. Y'all buy it. Remember Will was saying he can't wait till he sell it. They lock him up and Diddy house go up for sale over there on stock. Diddy house go up for sale over there on styling. It'll be up for Diddy house go up for sale over there on styling. It'll be up for sale now, big boss. Go buy it. You forgot you were saying that? Look at that. You next, though, because you such a hater. I can't wait to see you in the media getting shut down. Because it's coming. I done heard you had about 6 women living in one house up there in Atlanta, screwing them all. I done heard. In that Wembley Point house, the first house, not the Holyfield house. He got another house in Atlanta, if y'all didn't know that.
Damn. Man. This the baby mama you hate to have right here, boy. Salute, King. You've been cooking all day. Salute, Sick with it for that 20-piece. I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate you. We at 71 now, y'all. We 29 away from a honey bun. We 29 away from a honey. Can we get a honey bun on that screen, Cat? Can we get a honey bun on that screen, Cat? All right, let's get back to it.
Did he get arrested? I believe I believe he's coming in September. Because you got to realize, the grand jury intervened. They may have 45 days, 60 days, 90 days.
Was Gene Deal onto something? Was Big Gene Deal onto something, gang?
They never usually go past 120 days. They got enough information, and they probably got enough stuff that he's probably willing to plea bargain or see if they're going to give him that. Or they're going to let him plead to something. But I don't think the grand jury is going past 120 days.
And this is inside information you're getting, right? Or this is some.
Get the likes up, y'all. Double tap that screen. We should be at 600 likes right now. Double tap that screen. We should be past 600 likes.
Do you believe personally?
Well, I believe that personally, and then for the fact of the matter is that I know somebody who testified to the grand jury, to the Homeland Security.
He said he knows somebody who testified to the grand jury and to Homeland Security.
And they was made reference to some like they thought that they couldn't go nowhere around in September or whatever like that. So maybe around in September something will happen.
And he called it. And if you look at the date, it's September 17th, and Diddy ass is in jail.
Well, that's what they're waiting on. That's why all these documentaries and these people.
He said he called it. He said Diddy was on his way to jail in September. The indictments was coming. Grand jury indictment will be here in September, and lo and behold, it's here. It's here.
I said he was going to jail because God told me he was going to jail.
Have you ever been in one of these Diddy parties?
Yes, I have. I sat in with Storm Monroe 4 years ago and said that man was an ex trafficker and he was using the business to ex traffic young women and men. I said all, but when I pray for something, it always comes true. And I prayed the same prayer for Sean Carter. Y'all better get ready. I knew between the two Seans, go for the weaker one. Go.
Salute Deanna for that 50 piece. You've been cooking all day. Get them likes up. I appreciate you, Deanna. Salute, salute, salute. Now we over a honey bun. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you.
For the knees. And I told Sean Carter, you are so closely tied to Diddy.
We got the infamous Jaguar Wright. Jaguar, what's happening?
Oh, nothing. Just God is good.
Sure
God
is.
So
Was Jaguar right on the money, y'all? Was Jaguar right all along? Was Jaguar right all along?
Sure is.
you want to know what's funny?
What's funny, Jack?
Freaks like Tasha K and weirdos, like a few other individuals, have been running around for years. I sat in with Storm Monroe 4 years ago and said that man was an ex trafficker and he was using the business to ex traffic young women and men. I said all everything that I've been saying for over 4 years now, publicly, and probably 20 privately.
Damn. Jaguar been on Diddy and Jay-Z though. She's been saying the same things. You gotta give it to her. She's been saying the same things for a long time about them.
Everything I said, it done happened. And I said earlier this year, Tisha didn't tell you, Sloan Bella didn't tell you, none of these people told you before I told you.
Oh shit, she coming for Sloan Bella. She said, hold on, man. None of these people got that shit from me, cut.
And I said earlier this year, Tisha didn't tell you, Sloan Bella didn't tell you, none of these people told you before I told you. This nigga's getting the perk walk. And I told you it was going to happen, not because of no evidence, not because of nothing. I told y'all it was going to happen because I prayed for it, and God don't play about me. I said he was going to jail because God told me he was going to jail. Y'all can cry. Y'all can do whatever you want to do. Get down on your knees. Pray to your little Diddy doll. I don't know what you want to do. But when I pray for something, it always comes true. And I prayed the same prayer for Sean Carter. Y'all better get ready. Everybody live right now. I'm going to let everybody go live. And then I'm going to just turn on the camera and I'm going to put up my cash app and I want $1 from every motherfucker that ever called me a fucking liar.
Easy, Jag, on the cursing, you know.
But Jag, Jag gonna get loose. It don't take much to get Jag loose, bro. Jag will go off the left end if you don't. Jag, slow that. Jag, okay, all right now.
It's all good. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Emotional.
I got you.
No, people are. I can't believe this day. Why not? Why shouldn't bad men go to jail? I knew between the two Seans, go for the weaker one. Go for the knees. And I told Sean Carter, you are so closely tied to Diddy. There's no way I'm not going to pick at your drawers and a couple of his bones fall out. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to lean on this sloppy one.
She got it out for these two. What is it with Jaguar and these two? It's something that went on back in the day, man. She got it out for both of these gentlemen.
And I've been leaning on the diddler, and I've been leaning on him. Guess what? He done gave way. Now we're going to see how much of his weight falls on Jay-Z. See, when I come for somebody, I come.
Well, let me ask you this. Being that he's in there with the feds and all, like,
do y'all think Jay-Z is next? Do you think Jay-Z is a possible next to, or if you think somebody is next, name the celebrity that you think is next to go on this list that's going to be locked up. Give me the celebrity you think is next.
You think Diddy going to start giving up some names?
What are you talking about? He's been giving up names for years.
Okay.
Make no mistake about it. Him, Sean Carter and Sean Combs are government informants. There is absolutely no way guys like this, who were the bottoms in their neighborhood, end up on top without government sanctioned help. These aren't the kind of guys that started off super scary. They hung with the super scary guys.
Salute, Petty Queen. I appreciate that 5-piece. Salute. Thank you so much.
These weren't the kind of guys that started off. See, everybody sees them for who they are now, but you're not imagining who the fuck they were. Who they were before. Before they made their little special deals. Before they started doing all of the things they do. And listen, go back and listen to Gene Deal. There was an evolution from Puffy to the Diddler. Why don't nobody see the same evolution in Mr. Carter?
Good question, Jaguar. Good question. Let's get to it.
Why won't nobody down south tell the truth about the fact that that big lip monkey promised them the next time Super Bowl came to LA? And when I say LA, I'm talking about Louisiana. They was going to get looked after. There was all kinds of deals. Why don't y'all tell the truth that this nigga fucking burned you?
Now she's talking about the Super Bowl in New Orleans. Jaguar is talking about the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Just like he did Dave. Don't nobody want to believe me.
They believe you. They see it now. Oh, yeah. You know, ever since this whole thing with the, Super Bowl with Lil Wayne not performing and Kendrick, it's a lot.
It's a lineup.
Yeah.
It's a lineup. And it is a lineup that benefits the government agenda.
The government agenda. Kendrick Lamar has sold out. Kendrick Lamar has sold out too. He's going to be on this list too one day.
You don't get to hurt people with impunity for this many years and think that nobody saw it. Why is everyone so hushed about my interview with Jonathan Hay. Why don't somebody just go and sit down and listen to what that man had to tell me about what happened to his life after he was Rihanna's publicist and Aubrey's publicist? Duct tape, getting pissed, getting pow whipped in front of his child after doing that story with Sophie when they was trying to disappear that kid away because that kid had allegedly been HT'd.
Man. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that, Chad? Is Jaguar popping her? She doing her big one right now, popping that ish. Salute to Jag on that. Hold on, drop a bomb for Jag. Oh shit! Jaguar says she's been right on the money. Let's drop another bomb for Jag. All right, let's continue, man. Let's continue to get to these topics. I
warn Keith D to take his ass over there. There's no extradition laws over there. So I'm warning you now, Puffy. Take your ass over there.
He was telling Puffy to get up out of here. Reggie Wright was telling Puffy, get up out of here, cuz.
Reggie prediction. I know Puffy is smart enough. And he probably done already cleaned his houses. But sexual predators, what do they do? And we'd be like, damn, why? They treat their sex tapes like
what? What do they treat them like? Give them a little game.
Yeah, remember that song, Me and My Girlfriend, that Pac did? What he was talking about? What was Pac talking about, y'all? And that. Do y'all really know what he's talking about? For those of y'all know what he's talking about.
Does anybody know what Pac was talking about in that song? What was Pac talking about in that song, man? Let us know, man. Let us know. They said someone said a gun. What was Pac talking about in that song, y'all? I think a lot of people would assume gun, right? Right? A gun? They said like trophies, a gun. No, they said no, not a gun. They said gun. A lot of people were saying it. No, Trizzle saying nah, it wasn't. Hold on, Reggie finna give us game. They said gun friend. They said Diddy. Let's see. They said Pac had that tape. Let's go.
He's talking about a gun, but sexual predators is what hold on to their tapes. And cops know that. I wouldn't be surprised if some storages or some of Puffy properties be getting raided real soon.
Yeah, they was all calling it. All Puffy people that was closely connected to him knew this day was coming.
Because they need to get to those tapes. Get one of those tapes with him with those little people that been making the accusations.
That's all they needed was one tape with one person making those allegations, and it was over for Diddy.
Woo! Man. Done. But Puffy the type, he'll blow his brains out. Guarantee you. Or do like he did on that corkscrew lie. How he did.
Man.
We know what you did, Puff. Misa told us. Nigga, you slit your wrist.
Said Misa told us. Puffy, and that's another reason why I told y'all. That was another reason why I heard they went and picked him up, because they heard that he was about to try to exit out the game, allegedly. And not out the country, but just out the whole game. They said Diddy was finna something. He was finna take himself out.
He gonna do something stupid like that.
That's what they were saying was Diddy was, and this is what I heard that he was gonna do. I don't know how much truth there is to that. They said that's why they went in there and got
Reggie
him.
Wright has a...
They said that's why they went in there and got him, was because they said that he was a Lua Lytle. You know what I'm saying?
His own set of claims, and looks like we should have believed him months ago. It has been a long time ever since sexual assault allegations, murder charges, along with years of physical abuse against his girlfriends came to light against Diddy, formerly known as Puff Daddy, but no one seemed to have taken action against any of it.
Get the likes up, y'all. Make sure you get these likes up. Let's go. Get the likes up.
Yet, just recently, the feds have taken over the rapper's mansions, and it seems like Reggie was right all this time.
Yeah, well, in fairness, nothing has happened yet, but...
Yeah, that's on Vlad, but you know what I'm saying? We're not going to even play no Vlad shit. We're going to skip right past the Vlad. We ain't going to even play the Vlad, but he was right about it, though. He was definitely right.
If what Reggie says about Diddy is to be believed,
Hip-hop musician Sean Diddy Combs operated a human trafficking, coercive, and abusive ring. Following the Homeland Security sleuths raids on his Miami and Los Angeles residences,
Salute, Bossy, for the membership. I appreciate you.
shocking information has surfaced. Wright claims that the hip-hop entrepreneur has a history of using his wealth and influence to get people to carry out his nefarious tasks. To add to his already extensive rap sheet, Diddy was surrounded by powerful people, and many illicit activities occurred behind closed doors, with the hip-hop artist exploiting many individuals who had big dreams. Reggie also disclosed, similar to Gene Deal, that R&B artist Cassie, real name Cassandra Ventura, filed a lawsuit in 2023 claiming Combs had repeatedly trapped, raped, and physically assaulted her over a 10-year period. In her lawsuit, she stated that shortly after they met, Combs signed the singer to his label in 2005 at the age of 19, while he was already 37. She claimed that this led the singer into his ostentatious, fast-paced, and fueled lifestyle.
Man. The diddler himself. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all. Make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Let's get rid of this video and this video. All right, let's go to the next video, gang. Let's go.
Breaking news. Diddy offers $50 million to get out on bond. Now, the feds have already told the judge they do not want him out. Now, he did say he just paid off his Miami home, which was a balance of maybe $18 million, I believe, just so he had it for collateral. Now, Diddy's Miami mansion is worth $48 million, which he can use for collateral, and he would like to use the other $2 million for his mom's home in collateral in Miami as well. He is also saying he is willing to lay low and wear a GPS tracker. That might be a little tempting to the feds. He would limit travel to Florida, New York, and New Jersey. And I'm assuming he's saying New York simply because he would travel back and forth for court. Now, Diddy says he's been prepping for this day, which is why he was in New York. He also paid the balance of the $18 million that he owed on his home so that he can use his home for collateral, like I said before. He said he's been trying to sell his jet. He hasn't found a buyer yet, but he is willing to park it. Now, the feds are saying they don't want him out because they feel like he is a huge flight risk. They've told the judge this already. And I'm not going to lie, I do think Diddy is a huge flight risk, but that GPS tracker kind of makes it secure to where you would believe he'd show up. But then again, you never know. In Diddy's documents, he did say that he had surrendered his passport to his attorney back in April. Do you believe Diddy's going to get bond? I don't know, y'all. This is a tough one because that is a tempting offer. $50 million to get out. Diddy said, I'm locked up and I want you to let me out. Baby, you're locked up. They won't let you out. No, they won't let you out. Now, I don't know if they're going to let him out, but that is a tempting offer. What do y'all think? Drop it down below.
That $50 million ain't getting shit for Diddy. It's wishful thinking. I see what he's trying to do, but it's like, nah, bro, this is a little bit too late to be trying to bribe people, fam. That money ain't going nowhere, dog. Let's go, man.
More than 1,000 bottles of body oil and lubricants and IV treatments after these freak-off parties. If you want to know why P. Diddy is getting arrested, I just went through the 14-page indictment that was just released. I'm only going to show you the parts that you need to see from this, so you don't have to go through the whole thing. But again, this is going to be a lot to try to censor on here. There's tons in this document. So in an effort to not get this suppressed, please press the buttons. Anyway, so it looks like they're going after him and all of his associates that work for Combs Enterprises for engaging in criminal activity, including trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstructing justice. Also, look at his name. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love. On every line they had to put that. They're saying that he engaged in all kinds of abusive behavior against women, verbal, emotional, physical, and that he was manipulating women into doing highly orchestrated performances that were, orchestrated by him with other male S workers. It's at this point in the document where I start figuring out that the freak-off parties are just Diddy orchestrating real-life porn because it's not enough for him to watch anymore, so he is transporting real-life humans to him to put on performances against their will for him to consume. And having
That's crazy to say, but that's true. That's exactly what he's doing. It's like he got so bored with watching the stuff himself, like just scrolling for the internet. He's like, you know what? I shouldn't have to scroll. I should be the internet. You know what? Do it like I said. Eat the goddamn cake, MMA. Eat the cake. And he's like, damn, man. You didn't got people against their will to do what you want them to do. Fam, this is not your world, bro. You ain't God. You can't just make people perform acts in front of you and throw money at them and beat their ass. And man, this dude is a psychopath, cuz.
this level of boredom and having enough money to be able to do this to human beings is exactly why billionaires should not exist, but I digress. Who would ensure the participation of these women by giving them, narcotics and controlling their careers, finances, and basically threatened to end them if they didn't do it. Now, this is where they go into the fact that everyone who was working for his business, including certain employees, were carrying out, facilitating this, and covering up his abuse. It talks about his security staff, his household staff, his personal assistants, high-ranking supervisors, everyone that was working for him is going to be under fire now because they were conducting and facilitating and assisting him in doing these things. This part went on to talk a little bit about the function of Combs Enterprises. They talk about how basically they were enticing the members by making their lives better if they were willing to conceal his crimes for him, preserving, protecting, promoting, and enabling the power of Combs Enterprises, including the power of its leader, Combs, through violence, use of firearms, threats of violence, coercion, verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. This part gets worse. It talks about how Combs and the members and associates of his business used his prestigious role as P. Diddy to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into his orbit after under the guise of having a romantic relationship with him, and then he would use and force them with threats and coercion into becoming one of his victims. And here's where they start talking about the freak-off parties. So he was enticing girls to get into his orbit under the guise of that your life is going to get better, you're going to be my girlfriend, and then he was bringing them to these freak-off parties. Amongst other things, the freak-off parties were, like I said earlier, elaborate produced performances arranged by Combs, directed, and he would watch and enjoy during, and they were also electronically recorded. So he's also in a lot of trouble for transporting all of the workers to these parties, workers and victims. So it says that he transported the commercial S workers across state lines intentionally for these parties, and then would distribute various controlled substances. I don't know if you guys remember, but there were often pictures of outside his home having huge black vans, and one of his neighbors at the time that all of this stuff started coming out said that there were often these buses going in and out of his house all hours of the night and women standing around them. That seems to match up with what is being said here. Freak-offs occurred regularly and sometimes lasted multiple days. Combs kept videos he filmed of the victims engaging in the acts with the commercial workers, and after these freak-off parties, Combs would typically provide IV fluids so that they could physically recover from the exertion and the substances. His team is in trouble for booking rooms for these parties to occur, and also for making sure that he was set up with everything he needed, including the substances, the baby oil, lubricant, linens, anything that he would need for these parties. Basically, they're saying there's other people involved in helping him facilitate this, and they're all going down. Victims of these parties were often subjected to all kinds of abuse, and afterwards, Diddy would maintain his control over them by promising them careers, threatening physical violence, granting and threatening and withholding financial support over their head, coercion, all kinds of things. This also says that he would maintain control over them by supplying them controlled substances, which probably means getting them hooked on them, which is exactly what his past bodyguard said that he had planned to do to Danny D. Kane. Apparently, according to that bodyguard, Diddy said to a room full of people that he was going to get Danity Kane hooked on drugs and use them as workers for him. The list goes on about him being in trouble for transporting him for the enterprise, also having accountability in that, and then it also goes on to just say that there was involvement in kidnapping, which is just crazy. I mean, this pretty much covers it all, and apparently he is about to plead not guilty.
Man. I know there was a lot, but you know, we covering just the key points. We already went over the whole indictment earlier, and I ain't trying to go back over that whole indictment, so there's no need to.
Breaking news. I have an update on Tom Diddy Combs' arrest and charges. So literally, the Southern District of New York just had a press conference detailing the charges against Diddy. And here's the video. Oh, also, if it looks a little grainy, it's because I recorded it on my TV. So,
including drugs, baby oil, personal lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. When the hotel rooms got damaged, they helped clean it up. They arranged for victims and commercial sex workers to travel for the freak-offs, and they delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay for the commercial sex workers. The indictment also alleges that they helped Combs cover up his crimes. During the March 2016 incident at the LA hotel that I mentioned earlier, a member of the hotel security staff intervened, and Combs attempted to bribe the staff member with a stack of cash to make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs' crimes, he and others pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent, including by making phone calls to witnesses and victims and giving them a false narrative of what they had experienced. And as alleged, Combs used others to help conceal his abuse by monitoring and preventing victims from leaving a location in order to hide their injuries, or by locating and contacting a victim who had attempted to flee. As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether. Here are some of the items that we recovered during the
we're seeing this part.
Prosecution. According to the indictment, the Combs enterprise allegedly engaged in sex trafficking, interstate transportation for the purpose of prostitution, forced labor, coercion, enticement to engage in prostitution, kidnapping, arson, bribery, narcotics, and obstruction of justice. Pretty much anything you could be found guilty of, Diddy done. Remember the part in the video where the U.S. attorney mentions Diddy's freak-offs? Well, also at these freak-offs, in addition to the 1,000 bottles of baby oil, which is wild, Diddy was also recording these parties without the guest's knowledge. And while he was recording these sex acts, he was also masturbating. Ugh. After his said freak-off parties, the indictment claims that Diddy and his victims would receive IV treatments to help them recover from the prolonged sex acts and the infusion of drugs in their system. Also, y'all, let's mention these drugs because the charges include GHB, which is, we all know, the date rape drug, cocaine, ketamine, oxycontin, MDMA, and Xanax. Another item listed in the indictment against Diddy is Diddy's violence against women. The indictment details that Diddy had a habit of punching, kicking, dragging, striking, and also throwing objects at these women. And we all saw that in the video against Cassie. Some men are just diabolical, and Diddy is at the top of that list. Not only did he terrorize women, he also terrorized men. Oh, I really hope this works out in the victim's favor. Go ahead, hit that follow button for news that's all.
Man. It's like Diddy, you done got yourself into quite some shit. You done stepped in some shit, Diddy.
Breaking news. Sean Diddy Combs' bail denied. So to catch y'all up, because a lot has happened in the last 24 hours. So, okay. Diddy originally put up his Miami home for $48 million, in addition to his mother's home, which was another $2 million, equaling a $50 million bail. That's what Diddy and his lawyers approached the judge with. Well, the judge said, your ass is going to stay in jail, and here's why. The presiding judge, Robin Chernosky, told the court, I want to thank your family members for coming, but I cannot release Sean Diddy Combs. His sons were in attendance, and I have a video of them walking into court. Justin,
And there goes the kids walking into court.
Combs.
Man. They know their daddy ain't coming home.
King,
You know your
how
daddy
you
ain't
doing
coming
this
home.
morning?
You know your daddy ain't coming home.
How's it going, Justin?
Justin don't want to talk, girl.
Back in April, Diddy turned in his passports, but not just his passports, also those of his children. Well, obviously, that was not enough to put ease of the judge's mind, because one of the reasons that she denied bail is because Diddy is a wealthy man, and he is easily a flight risk. Another reason why the judge denied Diddy's bail is because the prosecution is worried that Diddy will intimidate witnesses and obstruct the case if he is released on bond.
And did y'all hear he was calling that lady from the Don Richards lawsuit? He called her 54 times in one day, stalking that lady, harassing that lady. And that's another reason why they went and picked him up, because he's trying to intimidate the witnesses.
And they have proof of his witness.
And we almost got 700 likes. Can y'all double tap that screen? Can y'all double tap the screen to get the likes up? Let's go. We almost to 700. Come on.
It's intimidation. Because just a couple days ago, if you guys remember, Kalani Harper, former member of Diddy Kane, came out and said that her experience with Diddy was not the same as Don Richards. Well, turns out Diddy apparently called Kalani 54 times the day before she wrote this long-ass statement on Instagram. Feds also say they found a pink powder in Diddy's hotel room last night. And if y'all remember a few months back, it came out that Diddy loves himself some pink cocaine, which apparently is like ecstasy and a bunch of other drugs mixed in. Oh, and y'all, I completely butchered Kalina's name earlier, calling her Kalani. Ooh, dyslexia at its finest. As of now, Diddy's lawyers will be appealing the judge's bond decision, so we will see if Diddy has to stay in jail until his trial. Go ahead and hit that follow button.
We don't know if Diddy getting out. I don't think he's getting out, though. I don't think that they're going to give him bail. He's done too much, though. It's over. But listen to this, though.
Sacrificing Diddy, they said, nigga, you gotta take this shit, because we can't be involved. But Diddy's smart. He filmed every fuck session, so he was fucking Clive.
He was hitting Clive. Everybody knows in the industry that Diddy was hitting Clive. Allegedly, Diddy started out hitting Clive, and that's where a lot of this animosity comes from, because Clive Davis ain't getting his cheeks clapped no more by Diddy. That's another reason why this relationship is not the same no more, because Clive Davis ain't smashing Diddy no more.
And the motherfucking freak boy that run Universal Music Group, so he got them on some fuck tapes.
Uh-oh, the Universal Music Group coming in. Again, who is that? Again, Lucian Grange. That's the name that he's also trying to separate himself from Diddy.
Now that's why they raiding the house, because they got friends in Homeland Security and the feds, and they said get in there and get them tapes from this nigga. He trying to blackmail us. That's what I believe is going on.
What do y'all think about that? He's saying that they trying to blackmail him to get them tapes from him. Diddy, that's what they were trying to do. The celebrities been trying to get these tapes and confiscate these tapes. Diddy was hitting all these people unknowingly. They didn't know they was being recorded, and he was drugging them half the damn time.
Whoa, now what's happening with y'all out there? Check this out. Here we go again. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I know your neck hurt. I know y'all neck hurt. They've been hitting us with distractions every day. I told y'all, man, these days, weeks, and months are going to be fucking critical before you get to that damn election, man. They didn't hit us with a Trump attempt, gas pipes, fires, wars, border crisis, migrants in these states, and the list gonna continue to go. And this is another one right here with P. Diddy. Listen here, man. You laid in that bed, you gonna have to motherfucking deal with the consequences. You know what I'm saying? They done jammed his ass up. And a lot of y'all like, oh, well, he gonna get up on the stand and he gonna tell on a lot of folks and bring everybody down. No, he ain't. That boy that was dealing with some heavy hitters. The best thing he can fucking do is keep his head down and get ready for that time before he get a attempt put on his ass. Now, y'all saying, oh, well, I feel bad for the kids. No, you don't. Them kids richer than the motherfucker, man. They got all kind of shit. They can sell a bunch of shit. They got money what they done made over the years. I know black folks. I know people that went to jail. You know what I'm saying? They had number maybe $150, $130 in their account, and that's all they left their damn kids and went up that damn road. So don't feel sorry for a rich motherfucker like this when it's regular people in the streets getting football numbers and ain't got shit to leave their motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all this, a motherfucker like that right there, with all that type of money, with all the influence that he had on the culture, all he did was fucked over black folks. You know what I'm saying? And then do nothing right when he should have been pushing the culture further, when he should have been creating all kind of jobs and programs, you know what I'm saying, to look forward into the future. But instead, he want to fuck over his own people. Man, that's what you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna throw no pity party and cry for a motherfucker like this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all this. They hitting us with the motherfucking distractions. They got you looking this way, that way, forward, back, forward, that way, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? This shit about to snap off your motherfucking neck. Y'all better pay attention, man. They throw these type of shits out here. They wait for a certain time and then they, boom, hit you with some shit like this to make you look that way. But I'm telling you, it's big as shit going on right now, man. And these folk gonna continue to play with y'all long as you let them. Keep your head on the swivel because 2024 gonna be a year like you never seen before. I'm telling you. This P. Diddy shit, man, this shit is a distraction, man. I'm telling you, to keep your eyes on what's going on. Keep your eyes off of Kamala. Keep your eyes off of that border. To keep your eyes off of what's going on overseas with motherfucking Russia and
Yeah. Now he talking. He getting too deep, though. Hold on, Kyle.
North Korea and Israel and all these other countries. To keep your motherfucking mind taking off these motherfucking
Come on, y'all.
gangs.
Let's go.
Venezuela gangs.
The Venezuelan gang's been taking over. They don't want nobody talking about that either.
Gangs and shit. Man, you better open up your eyes and stop worrying about this little shit. About a motherfucker like P. Diddy. You better start worrying about goddamn real life. Worry about your motherfucking household. Worry about your motherfucking job if it's gonna be one tomorrow. Y'all step out there and get it out the mud.
That's some real shit, though. I can't lie. That was a real life message for you right there, man. That was a real life message for you. Let's continue.
He was just basically saying that, he found out that she was an alleged worker for Diddy, her in Young Miami, which is crazy to me.
With some of Diddy, not together no more. Because like he was ready, and I was trying to be a man. Are you?
No, I used to be I'm more.
Used to be.
I'm a truth teller now.
You are honestly.
The lawsuit involving Diddy appears to be an ongoing saga with a revolving door of suspects. Each day seems to bring forward new names linked to Diddy's legal woes. The latest addition to this unexpected lineup is Young Miami, who's
Get the likes up, y'all. What do y'all think about Young Miami? She's one of the biggest question marks in this case. What do you think about Young Miami, gang?
involvement comes as a shock to many. Previously attempting to clear her name, Young Miami now finds herself entangled in the controversy, adding another layer of complexity to the situation.
City Girls rapper Young Miami. Now these two have been on and off for a while. Just 2 weeks.
Look at this, man. Diddy was out there selling his soul. Look at this. Selling your souls. Now behind closed doors, if you will.
Young Miami said that's not my man.
Sean Diddy Combs' former girlfriend, Young Miami, is now implicated in his legal predicament, alleged to have transported substances for him. Newly filed court documents updated on Monday claim that Caresha Romeka Brownlee transported a substance referred to as Pink C for Combs in April. These details have been added to the ongoing $30 million lawsuit brought forth by Rodney Jones Jr.
Lil Rod. I don't know no Lil Rod.
The music producer, also known as Lil Rod, against Combs in February.
This is a gripping story. Producer Lil Rod, whose given name is Rodney Jones, has now accused Sean Diddy Combs of operating a racketeering enterprise.
In the 20...
And what did he get hit with? Racketeering. See, Diddy been trying to say this man been lying. It's looking like Lil Rod got a little bit more credibility.
5 pages added to Jones's filing on Monday. Obtained by The Hollywood Reporter, the lawsuit alleges that Diddy had a preference for a substance known as Pink C, 2CB, or 2Chi. This substance, classified as phenylethylamine 2CB, is a blend of ecstasy and C. According to the suit, Diddy obtained these substances from Brendan Paul, his alleged D-mule, who was recently apprehended. However,
and that dude got off scotch-free, and Diddy is arrested. What does that tell you? That dude snitched on Diddy.
When Paul failed to deliver the D, Diddy turned to Brownlee as an alternative source, as outlined in Jones' additions to the lawsuit. XXL Magazine initially reported these additions to the lawsuit on Thursday. The filings reference rehearsals, presumed to be preparations for the April 2023 Something in the Water Festival curated by Pharrell Williams, held in Virginia Beach. Diddy was slated to appear alongside Pharrell on stage during the event. Plaintiff and the Combs Rico Enterprise were rehearsing for Something in the Westival. Sick in Virginia, the court filing reads, according to the outlet. Plaintiff Jones personally witnessed Mr. Combs do a few lines of coke in his dressing room. Defendant Sean Combs wanted 2Chi, but Brendan forgot it, so defendant Christina Coram called Young Miami, who then...
And they call Young Miami, hey, you got the Tootsie? Yeah, I got it. All right, bring that through.
Brought it on the private jet from Miami. The lawsuit alleges that the prominent figure in the fashion and music industry repeatedly essayed him while he was working on his latest album, spanning from September to November 2022. According to the suit, Diddy purportedly groped his genitals and anus in an attempt to coerce him into engaging in S activity.
Grip the man from the front and the back. He double gripped, they double cuffed that dude.
Additionally, the suit asserts that Jones was coerced into soliciting S workers and subsequently forced to engage in S acts with them. He claims in the documents that he faced unwanted S advances from actor Cuba Gooding Jr. and others. Furthermore, Jones alleges that he was D, stating in the filing that he woke up in February 2023 feeling disoriented and dizzy, alongside Combs and 2 S workers.
Man, Combs got you, Combs gripped you, bro. You said Combs cuffed you from the front and the back, man. That's some cold shit right there, boy. Diddy is a cold-blooded motherfucker, boy.
Interestingly, what's happening to Diddy now used to be the topic of hot gossip on entertainment platforms. At the time, numerous guests, pundits, celebrities, and industry players made several insightful revelations and accusations against the hip-hop mogul. Some even mentioned eyewitnesses as a testament to the events. However, as usual, the allegations were brushed under the carpet as mere rumors with no substance. Many dismissed the stories as ramblings of bloggers and bloggers who wanted to make a dollar of the itchy-eared listeners. But now that the federal investigative authorities have stepped in, people have started to realize the truth in some of these allegations, which usually seem wild at first. Thus, many feel the same is happening to Jay-Z. Now, linking him to Diddy's crimes seems far-fetched, but
it ain't far-fetched because I think Jay-Z and Diddy are one of a kind. I think 2 of a kind. I think they definitely are the same person, just one moves a little bit more different from the other.
The apparent dots connected by the likes of 50 and Wright appear to make sense. Thus, we won't be surprised if authorities decide to raid his home as well. Speaking of the raid on Diddy's home, the lawyer for the CEO of Bad Boys Entertainment has criticized the military-style swoop. In an interview with CNN, the lawyer decried the use of excessive force and hostility displayed by the troops deployed to the homes. Yesterday, there was a gross overuse of military-level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities, or the way his children and employees were treated. The federal authorities searched both homes because Diddy was the target of a federal investigation being carried out by a security team from the Department of Homeland Security that deals with crimes related to illegally transporting humans.
And that's exactly what I'm surprised they didn't hit him with the human T. You know what I'm saying? They hit him with the ST, and I'm surprised they didn't hit him with the human T, the HT.
The probe is being led by the U.S. Attorney for the South District of New York, under the auspices of the Department of Homeland Security Investigations Transnational Organized Crime Division. Homeland Security Investigations is the federal body mandated to look into terrorism, narcotics, smuggling, and the illegal transport of humans to and from the country. It is not known what triggered the investigations, but anonymous sources...
Salute to Juan. Says, appreciate the journalism. You do not just pointing fingers and using he said, she said only. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Salute for that 5-piece.
Claim it has something to do with the several SA&R allegations leveled against Diddy by some women. On the day of the raid, several drone footages showed the authorities combing through several documents on card tables outside Diddy's Miami home, and mobile command post vehicles were seen around the area. The lawyer for Diddy claimed that the embattled music mogul wasn't detained, and neither was any member of his family. Despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way, Dyer's statement said. This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced, coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs, and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. He also claimed the innocence of his client, and expressed his client's willingness to pursue the case to its logical conclusion. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent, and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. Before the ambush, Diddy and his twin daughters, Dalia and Jessie Combs, were preparing for a spring break trip when all of a sudden state officials and cars surrounded their home. It isn't clear whether Diddy was tipped off, which was why he was preparing to travel, or it was just mere coincidence. It also isn't clear whether the investigative body knew the music mogul was about to go on a vacation, which is why they conducted. Of course, we might never have answers to the questions, but one thing that we can do is to deduce based on what we know about Diddy and law enforcement. Recently, a music producer who worked with the Bad Boy Records founder claimed in a lawsuit against Diddy that the homecoming rapper has links in law enforcement in Miami and LA. The producer Rodney Jones Jr. claimed that Diddy's links with the police were through his head of security, Fahim Muhammad, who was once the head of security for Michael Jackson. Jones, who filed a $30 million lawsuit against the businessman, revealed an incident where Diddy and his son allegedly shot a man and got law enforcement to sweep it under the carpet. Narrating the incident, Jones claimed that the Diddy and his son, Justin Combs...
Man. And we already know about that one. That is out. I think that is going to end up in this damn case too. I'm surprised that shooting didn't end up there. But they did say something about gunfire, so we'll see how that goes with that.
Of New York. Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral.
There's the girl named Ashley in the chat saying, I don't think Diddy did all that. What y'all got to say to Ashley in the chat, gang?
Against the victims. And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses. Now, Combs did not do this all on his own. As I mentioned, Combs has been charged with RICO conspiracy. He used his business and employees of that business and other close associates to get his way. Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff. The indictment alleges that those individuals facilitated the freak-offs. They booked the hotel rooms and stocked them with the supplies, including drugs, baby oil, personal lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. When the hotel rooms got damaged, they helped clean it up. They arranged for victims and commercial sex workers to travel for the freak-offs, and they delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay for the commercial sex workers. The indictment also alleges that they helped Combs cover up his crimes. During the March 2016 incident at the LA hotel that I mentioned earlier, a member of the hotel security staff intervened, and Combs attempted to bribe the staff member with a stack of cash to make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs' crimes, he and others pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent, including by making phone calls to witnesses and victims and giving them a false narrative of what they had experienced. And as alleged, Combs used others to help conceal his abuse by monitoring and preventing victims from leaving a location in order to hide their injuries, or by locating and contacting a victim who had attempted to flee. As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kind powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York. Second, we are not done.
Make sure you double tap that screen. We need 20 more likes. Double tap that screen. We need 20 more likes, y'all, to get to 800. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We ain't done. We still got shit to talk about.
Nigga Mace, he was like, y'all, you remember Puffy came to his room, knocked on the door, and told him, yo, we're going to a party tonight. You can't wear no drawers. Of course, Mace.
Oh, my God. It just... So P. Diddy invited Mace to a party and told him, hey, fam, you can come, but you can't wear no drawers, bro. Like, I'm going to tell you straight up, you can come to the party, but drawsless. No drawers.
Mace told us he didn't go. He said he didn't go. He said he didn't go. But yeah, that was the invite. And me and your boy, I don't like to drag your boy into it because, you know, he try to keep a certain image. But you know your boy that confirmed it. It's not like he hasn't confirmed this one. But Mace was right there with me. He don't like to keep getting involved in that level of conversation all the time. But Murder Mace, shout out to Murder Mace, he was right there with. And on another thing, we can go right back to that, but on this Diddy shit, I remember one time, cause we was overseas, and Mace told us that, Mace said that one time Diddy told him, hey, we going to a party tonight, you can't wear no drawers.
Hold on, pause on that. That's spooky. Let me get the spooky out. That's super spooky. Hold on, that's wild as shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
Spooky! Hold on. Pound that like button. Let me put everything in perspective. That was super spooky. Pound that like button. Salute to the Rec Mall. We got Spider Lope on the line, formerly a G Unit, but Spider Lope, rep your brand real quick so people know.
Bay Mac.
Okay. Bay Mac.
Be about your money, your marathon, your number 7 on Instagram and on YouTube.
Find that what you just said. That was wild.
This nigga Mace, he was like, yo, one time you remember Puffy came to his room, knocked on the door, and told him, yo, we going to a party tonight. You can't wear no drawers.
So again, Puffy likes to invite you to parties, but you can't wear underwear, man. He's like, hey, look, take your drawers off. Take them drawers off, cuz.
Diddy was arrested yesterday, and it is now coming out that he is being indicted on federal charges, including trafficking, kidnapping, and racketeering conspiracy. And the related TMZ headline reads, Diddy indicted on trafficking, racketeering, and kidnapping charges. Sean Diddy Combs is now a criminal defendant in an trafficking, racketeering, and kidnapping case.
Salute Juan for the 2-piece.
After a grand jury indicted him, this according to official documents. Diddy has been charged with 3 counts: racketeering conspiracy, trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. According to the indictment, from 2008 to the present, members of the Combs enterprise allegedly engaged in trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. According to the indictment, the purpose of the Combs enterprise was to operate a global business in the media, entertainment, and lifestyle industries. The purpose also includes preserving Diddy's power and fulfilling his personal desires, especially in relation to his sexual gratification, including through the exploitation of women and the use of commercial ex-workers. The indictment mentions the now famous freak-off parties, calling them elaborate and produced performances that Combs arranged, directed, masturbated during, and often electronically recorded. The indictment alleges Combs lured women into his orbit under the pretense of a romantic relationship and then used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended acts with male commercial ex-workers. After the freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and substance use. The indictment does not include details on the kidnapping allegations other than they occurred in California, as did the arson and bribery. As for the substance charges, they allegedly involved the attempt to...
And the arson case is going to be with Cassie and... what's his name? Why can't I think of his name right now, y'all? The dude, he set his car on fire. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Y'all know who I'm talking about. What the fuck is his name? Kid Cudi. There you go. Kid Cudi. Thank you. I was like, hold on. I could not think of that. Kid Cudi. That arson is going to be with Kid Cudi.
distribute narcotics.
And kidnapping is going to be Cassie.
The indictment references what was seized during the raids at Diddy's homes in Beverly Hills and Miami, various freak-off supplies including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. They also seized
What you going to do with that much damn baby oil, baby? I need 1,000 bottles of your purest baby oil. I want to see I want to see the shininess on that ass. Put that baby oil on them cheeks. Oil up them cheeks. Don't start this freak off. I ain't starting this freak off until them cheeks get oiled. I need a little oil on them cheeks.
Firearms, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers and a drum magazine. The indictment also includes allegations of violence against women. He's alleged to have assaulted women by striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at, and kicking them.
I think he had that damn baby oil for the men's cheeks while they was on top of the... I think that he was definitely letting these men gloss up their cheeks, like gloss them cheeks up. This is a freak off. I need them cheeks glossed.
References a March 2016 incident at an LA hotel captured on video, and this is clearly referencing the Cassie incident. There's more. Prosecutors say in late 2023, following public allegations of the crimes, Combs and his associates would pressure victims and witnesses, including through attempted bribery, to stay silent. Tuesday morning, Diddy's sons, King and Justin, were in Lower Manhattan outside federal court awaiting their father's appearance before a judge. If convicted on all counts, Diddy faces decades in prison. His lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, said going into the courthouse he will fight like hell to get his client released on bail. Agnifilo said his client is not only not guilty, but outright innocent. Diddy will appear before a judge Tuesday morning where the charges will be read. TMZ broke the story. Diddy was arrested Monday night at the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan, where he has been staying. Law enforcement sources told TMZ the arrest was supposed to go down Tuesday, but something happened to accelerate it. Aubrey O'Day, who had a contentious relationship with Diddy during filming of The Making of the Band, tells TMZ, "I never thought I would see this day. We all buried this inside of us in order to be able to keep going. And not just me, but victims you don't even know yet. We are all processing what type of vindication can actually feel like now. Every conversation I've had with victims last night has been beyond moving on all levels." Homeland Security swooped in Monday evening and took Diddy into custody. He's expected to appear before a federal judge Tuesday, where the charges will be read.
Man. The diddler himself, man, he just found himself in a whole debacle.
CNN's Ellie Honig, who used to work as a prosecutor for the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York, joins us now. Ellie, as he was leaving court for the day, Combs' attorney said they're appealing the decision on bail.
They're going to appeal that decision, like I told y'all earlier. This CNN, so you know I'm going to have to work with this, y'all. I'm going to have to pause this a little bit more to some CNN shit.
How likely is that appeal to succeed?
Right, Jake. So people understand what happened. The judge who made the decision today was a magistrate judge. That is essentially a judge who handles ministerial tasks, initial appearances. Tomorrow, the defense will take the case to the district judge.
The next judge will be the district judge, y'all.
That's the judge.
There's a magistrate judge, and now they're going to the district judge. Double tap that screen to get the likes up, y'all.
Who will handle this case all the way through trial. If I had to guess, I would say the district judge will agree with the magistrate judge and keep Sean Combs locked up.
I agree. I don't think he's getting out of jail, man. I think this is wishful thinking for everybody involved. Diddy should come home and Diddy's going to be free. No, he's not. Diddy's going to go to jail for a while. I don't think he'll ever be a free man again. I think he's going to spend his last days as a human being in jail.
First of all, the law says that when a person's facing the charges Sean Combs is facing, the presumption is that he gets locked up pending trial. So the field is automatically tilted in the prosecution's favor. He is looking at a minimum of 15 years behind bars if he's convicted.
A minimum of 15 years behind bars, y'all.
Prosecutors argued that. And finally, prosecutors argued intensely that Sean Combs is engaged in constant obstruction of justice, intimidating witnesses, bribing witnesses, and that usually strikes a chord with judges when they're considering bail.
And that's exactly why he's not getting out, because he's over there intimidating all the witnesses.
What do you make of the charges and the indictment? Does it seem solid to you? One of the responses from Sean Combs' defense team seemed to be they don't have anybody who alleges that they did anything not.
Do y'all think that these charges are going to stick? Do y'all think that they have a sealed tight case? Do y'all think Diddy is going to jail, or do y'all think that, man, hell no, he's going to be free?
Unconsensual.
Yeah, I don't get that read out of the indictment. Of course, we're hearing from both sides. Now, it strikes me as a strong indictment. We do have to keep in mind it's a one-sided document. It's the prosecution's allegations. But a couple things jump out to me. First of all, they have videotape. We've all seen the videotape of the assault on one of those women who's alleged to be a victim.
And that's Cassie. I don't know why they just act like they don't know who they're talking about. It's Cassie.
Be a really tough piece of evidence for the defense. And if you look beyond the indictment, there was a companion document filed today that says that prosecutors have talked to and plan to call dozens of victims and witnesses. So even if the defense can discredit one or two or three, they're going to have to deal with dozens of victims pointing the finger at Sean Combs.
There's going to be a lot of witnesses to say you did this, Diddy. You out of there, thug.
So you used to specialize in prosecuting racketeering cases at this U.S. Attorney's Office. How exactly do racketeering charges play out here, and how does it give prosecutors an advantage?
Let's find out about racketeering charges, gang.
Racketeering charges are such a powerful weapon for prosecutors, and I used to use that tool quite effectively, I think. What prosecutors have done here is allege that Sean Combs was at the head of an organization, a racketeering organization.
A racketeering organization, the Combs Enterprise is what they call it.
A criminal enterprise that committed multiple crimes that were connected to one another. And what that allows you to do as a prosecutor is to pour in evidence of all manner of crimes. And here prosecutors allege that Sean Combs committed this enterprise by committing assault.
He did all types of ish. Let's keep it a buck. Diddy did all kinds of stuff, but go ahead, assault, what else?
Extortion, drug trafficking, with firearms offenses, with obstruction of justice. And so you end up as a prosecutor able to put this massive evidence of various types of crimes in front of a jury. So it's a lot for defense lawyers to respond to, and it really is an advantage for prosecutors if they can prove the core allegations.
But can they prove these? I think they do. I think they got a sealed tight case. I don't think it's going to be hard to prove this.
You're familiar with not only this prosecutor's office, but the judge assigned in this case. Tell us about them.
Yeah, so
let's find out about the judge real quick, gang.
Judge Andrew Carter, first of all, is assigned to this case. He was a magistrate, as I mentioned before, in Brooklyn before this. His background primarily has been as a defense lawyer. He was a longtime public defender. He's deeply respected in the New York legal community.
Get the likes up, y'all. Double tap. We're almost to 1,000 likes. We almost got 1,000 likes. Let's go.
The prosecuting office here is the Southern District of New York. Maybe I'm biased. They used to work there, but it's known for charging and getting convictions in high-profile, high-stakes case. That's what the Southern District has done for decades now. They're no strangers to this type of case. I will say, at the risk of sounding like a homer, if they bring a case, they typically have the goods. They have their case buttoned up.
All right, Ellie Honig, thanks so much.
Yeah, they got their case. I don't think the feds is going to be slipping on this at all. I don't think they're going to be slipping. I think they got their case, and they finna wrap this dude up like a tortilla.
An FBI agent has just blown the lid off of some seriously disturbing stuff found inside Diddy's Star Island mansion.
Diddy's Star Island mansion. Let's get to this story, man, by Real Gossip.
From shady rooms to bizarre discoveries, what went down inside Diddy's multi-million-dollar Miami pad is straight out of a nightmare. Y'all ain't gonna believe what they found in here.
His freak-out parties. In attendance were celebrities, politicians, athletes, international dignitaries.
You hear all this stuff? This is all the evidence they got on Diddy. This piling up. And they got so many celebrities and high-figure people. I don't think Diddy can see a trial. I don't think so. I think they got to get rid of Diddy before that trial happens, allegedly.
Like British royalty, Prince Harry, and music label executives. Lil Rod claimed some of the biggest names in the recording industry sponsored these parties with sex workers, drugs, and underage girls.
I got to pause the video to work on it, but y'all get the likes up. Make sure y'all smash these likes.
The CEO of Universal Music, Lucian Grange, is named as a defendant.
And he got his name up off of there.
So is the former CEO of Motown Records, Ethiopia, Hubbard Mariam.
And she's going to be one of the people who's going to have to go ahead and snitch.
And others. Lil Rod says hidden cameras were in every room of Diddy's homes. Lil Rod believes that Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person that has attended his freak-off parties and his house parties. Salacious tapes of Hollywood's biggest names, including record CEOs and politicians, doing drugs and cavorting with prostitutes. And
see, this is the stuff they got on these people. He got political figures engaging with prostitutes and underage. It's loose.
Minors.
Minors, allegedly.
Complaint argues that these freak-off parties were a business model. Young and up-and-coming talent attended and were promised career opportunities and access to music executives. They were then plied with drugs and alcohol, filmed. Some were blackmailed.
And unknowingly filmed. That's the crazy part. That's the kicker.
There was a quid pro quo, according to the complaint. Lil Rod said not only were these music executives sponsoring these parties, they were handing Diddy large sums of cash that he used to pay for the sex workers and drugs.
Man. That's why they going. That's the reason why they going to jail. It's because y'all were paying for the shit. Y'all were knowingly paying for the prostitutes and the alleged sex workers to get in and out of town. And man,
Something tells me the IRS is going to be interested. The suit.
All right, so by now everybody knows that P. Diddy's been in some serious hot water lately. We've all heard about the human trafficking investigation and the federal raids on his properties in LA and Miami.
we've heard about it. I know French has heard about it.
But it's the details that's coming out of the Star Island mansion in Miami that's got everybody's jaws on the floor.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties? Yeah, I've been in attendance.
We know you've been. You get down, boy. We know you. Boy, we know you get down. Come on now.
I've been in attendance. Not, hey, what the fuck you smirking for?
You seen it?
I've been in attendance.
He just asked you regular questions.
That's all I said.
And why you so offended if you did? He just asked you, have you ever been to a Diddy party? Why you so uptight about it?
I said I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance.
We never been. We just asked him.
We just asked him. As soon as you asked, he said,
You had fun? I ain't seen that.
Man.
"Yeah, you did."
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean, it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties.
Yeah, what party you talking about? They just asked you, have you been to a party?
I have been in attendance at a puff party, yeah.
Yeah, but did you party?
I said, I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went, yeah.
Okay.
But I ain't.
But did you party? Come on, just tell the truth.
Yeah, nah. Well, I don't know which party. The party I went to, it was girl turn up. You know what I'm saying? The regular.
Oh, it was girls. It was girls. Nah.
You know what I mean? Other celebrities and shit. Yeah.
That's what you do it lying when you say, I ain't been to one of them parties with one party.
Look, you embarrassed yourself, cuz.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right, let's get in.
We need 40 likes to get to 900. Y'all double tap that screen.
To the T, man. So Star Island is known for being home to some of the wealthiest celebrities. And Diddy's mansion? Nah, it's like something straight out of a music video. Huge, glamorous, and luxurious.
Yeah, he was living large. Now he's in a huge jail cell. I mean, huge prison. Huge detention center. He ain't got no huge cell, but he's in a huge detention center.
But behind those massive doors and crystal clear windows, there's a side of Diddy's life that nobody was ready for.
It's a big ass bed.
It's a big ass bed, Diddy. What you got going? It's a freak off? He said, take your drawers off. This is a freak off. I need oil on your cheeks. I need oil all over the cheeks. I need everybody's shoes off in the bed. This is an official freak off. Take your drawers off. I need all the drawers off.
Party on the bed. Hey.
What the hell is going on here?
Mama said don't jump on the bed.
Mama said don't jump on the bed. Boy, if you don't sit your old ass down.
We jumping.
Oh.
Alright, so the FBI raided the mansion as part of a human trafficking investigation, and what they found inside left even the agent shook. According to this insider, Diddy's home was full of hidden rooms, secret passageways, and bizarre setups that made the investigators seriously question what was going on behind the scenes.
What the hell is going on behind the scenes, Diddy? Look at Diddy. He just having the time of his life, boy.
Happy birthday
Oh, Lord, what we got here, man?
to me.
One of the most disgusting
This dude, Diddy, is just on another level, dog.
and disturbing discoveries, there was reportedly a soundproof room in the mansion's basement.
A soundproof room? What you need a sound? See, Diddy, that's making me think you had slaves down there or something, cuz.
Nobody even knew existed. It's being described as a panic room.
A panic room? So, Diddy, you had a panic room in your house?
Now, the way this room was set up sounds like something out of a horror movie. We're talking thick reinforced walls, cameras everywhere, and no way to get in and out unless you knew the exact code.
Oh, man, this dude on some freaky shit, freaky ass nigga. He a 6'9" guy, 6'9" guy, he a 6'9" guy.
Now, why would Diddy need something like that in his home?
BBL Diddy at this point. We know he cracked saucy. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, man, I don't know what Diddy got going on, dog. hold on, let me get back to this. We don't want to play the BBL. We don't want to play the BBL. What y'all got going on, man? Look at this. Oh my God, what is this? Hold on, man. What in the hell he had going on jumping in his damn bed like that, cuz? Hold on, let me see that again. What the hell is? Oh man.
All right, but that's not all. The FBI agent also spilled some tea about Diddy's infamous Star Island parties. And they wasn't just your typical celebrity blowouts.
Man, this Diddy shit is too freaky for me. I'm be real, this is too freaky. Look at his mouth. Look at her. I'm looking now. I'm trying to have me a freak off. Yeah, you look like you down for a freak off.
These parties allegedly took.
Look at his damn. The hell is, what the hell is going on with Diddy, bro? I feel like he mesmerized by something. Like somebody had some oil on their cheeks.
A much darker turn. According to sources, Diddy would often host late night gatherings that included some.
Look at him. Diddy just look like the zest is just real with Diddy.
Very powerful people. And what went down behind closed doors? Well, let's just say that it was far from glamorous.
That cool, I'm trying to be inside.
Man.
When I grew up in the church.
Talk to him, Gene. Talk to him, Gene.
The sinners was not supposed.
Oh my gosh, man. What is this? It's just like the more images I see, the more like I'm just take your ass to jail, dog.
Supposed to have the same.
Because I heard you turned your son out and y'all was sharing girls. And oh, let's not forget TD Jakes. Have you ever been? I would. Have you ever been swallowed? I would.
Atmosphere with the saints. You have to be able to separate the two. So I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin, drinking, maybe fornication.
Man, Gene Deal told everything about Diddy. Gene Deal, boy, he might be the key witness here as much as he done told.
Man on man, woman on woman.
Man, what is that? You cannot make this shit up.
He on she. But maybe he'd have to lay some hands on some.
And then this shit right here just took me out. This just took me out, man. Push that baby out. Sometimes you gotta holler, push that baby out. Have you ever said, push that baby? Let me lay hands on your brother. Let me lay my hands on your brother. Let me lay my hands on you, brother. See, I don't usually do this, but let me lay my hands on. I don't usually do this, but I don't usually do this. I don't usually do this, but I don't usually do this. Boy, if you don't shut your big ass up.
Somebody. Maybe that'll save some soul. I know he got a contract with Revolt, so I'm just like, it's just real strange that he would be found at any kind of Diddy party.
I'm sick of his big fat ass too. I'm so sick of TD Jakes. I can't wait for him to get wrapped up in indictment and they lock his big goofy ass up too.
Or any kind of place with Diddy, unless it's in a business atmosphere.
One of the most shocking details.
I don't usually do this.
The agent revealed is that Diddy's parties would often feature special rooms designed for VIP guests.
Oh, he has special rooms for VIP guests, huh? That sounded like the panic room.
Rooms that were supposedly soundproof and
exactly, the panic room.
Stocked with all kinds of adult entertainment supplies.
Let me find out, lubricant and baby oil?
Investigators said that these rooms were set up to ensure that anything that happened.
Look at this dude. Man, this dude Diddy, boy, look at this. When you look at this, you go take your ass to jail like Casanet Daddy with a mohawk. Come on, cuz, what is going on with this dude, bro? This dude, you look, looking like that, yeah, you deserve. You look like Aaron Hall, bro. You and Aaron, take Aaron with you to the cell, bro. Y'all share one.
Happened inside, stayed inside. Now it's starting to feel like Diddy wasn't just throwing wild parties for fun. The dude was curating something much darker and way more sinister.
Oh yeah, he has some sinister shit going on. Come on, y'all. We 20 likes away from 900. Double tap the screen. Everybody double tap that screen. We almost to 900 likes. Come on, y'all.
But Diddy has hit on me.
That's a cold way to start a sentence. Hey, look, Diddy has hit on me. Let me rewind that, bro, because this nigga just jumped the whole shit. He threw me off with that. Hold on, cuz. Diddy has hit on me.
Being more sinister.
But Diddy has hit on me.
Man, come on, cuz.
At Steve Rifkin house.
What was
And
it? Oh my God.
Everybody at the house was gay, but I didn't know.
First of all, slow down. We're not just gonna speed past that like you just didn't say that. What you mean everybody in the house was, but you didn't know? I'm pretty sure you could look around the room and read the room, fam. But something gonna seem a little off. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna find myself in a situation where I didn't know that everybody in this room was a certain type of whoop-de-whoop, and I'm just sitting here like, oh, whoa, that. Oh, I didn't know that this was this kind of party. Wait, nigga, you knew. You was down with the play.
Why you think so many bad boy artists went broke with Diddy?
Why do you think so, sir? Why do you think so? Because we know he hit on you in a room full of people just like him.
Or after.
Well, you got to remember, this is Diddy career really started like 91, 92.
He looked nervous as hell, cuz.
A lot of us wasn't even educated about the music business then, you know?
That don't mean you can't read the room and tell that you shouldn't be in there.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think, even the Locks, they was kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mace was a kid.
You know, Diddy hit on me before. Yeah. I was in a room full of people. Room full of zesty people. I didn't know, though. I had no idea.
Look back at Biggie and Tupac right now. They died at 25.
Right.
They, to us now, they look like kids, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people got robbed because they didn't know the business. A lot of people with bad boys succumb to the dark side.
Man, just say you got down with the play, dog. You saying all that to say that Diddy seen you in your drawers.
The industry, right? The same stuff that Diddy's, they alleging now with the parties, the drugs.
You knew about it then and didn't report it. Shut your goofy ass up.
The sex. Right. A lot of people fell victim to that.
So why you didn't ever report it, dog? Why nobody ever said nothing? Why you didn't protect them kids? And come on, man. Shut your... Diddy hit on me before. Yeah, but I didn't. I was in a room full of zesty people, but I didn't know that. It was at a house and there was a party. I didn't know it was that kind of party.
Right.
Yeah, that's why he's swallowing so hard.
Because that was their lifestyle. Now, when we was younger, we wasn't paying attention. But if you go and you look at the Big Papa video, the lead woman in
the lead woman in there is what, man? What else did you know and didn't report?
The lead guy.
Can we indict him since he knew all this shit and didn't report it?
And that is a transgender. Right?
I'm gonna look it up as you say that.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah, you can.
So you more so, and we could be a somewhat.
Lady Nah said not true at all. Lady Nah said, hold on, fuck that. Hold on, cuz. She said that mother. Y'all got Lady Nah fucked up. Y'all done pissed Lady Nah off. Hold on, cuz.
And it, you more so just alluding to like the accusations of Diddy being like into homosexual lifestyles.
Yeah.
That energy of hip hop.
Do y'all think this brother right here get down, cuz? Because he just looked like, did he hit on me before? You know what I'm saying? Salute, love, all of me. I appreciate you for that Tiny Thug membership.
That has always been seen as taboo, and we could never verify it because none of us were on the inside.
BA said that's true, and that girl got unalived.
Right. Well, I was.
But I was going to ask you, so you've seen this firsthand.
Yeah, I've never seen like orgy, but Diddy has hit on me.
Man, this dude, bro.
At Steve Rifkin house. And everybody at the house was gay, but I didn't know it.
This dude right here, bro. This is one of them dudes you just gotta watch out for, man. It's one of them niggas that'll steal everything out your house and help you look for it.
really paid attention and looked around at my surroundings, I'm like, oh,
Well, lady, now they saying that shit checks out. They saying she was a whoop-de-whoop.
Right.
Like, what's going
That
on?
sound like Exhibit's story, because Exhibit had a story like that.
Love you right back. I said Exhibit had a story. We know Exhibit had the story. We need 8 likes to get to 900. Y'all double tap that screen. Double tap the screen.
They went to Miami.
Nah, but he went to a club.
Right.
I went to Steve Rifkin's house.
Right.
It was after a BET Awards. We went to an after party.
Right.
Me, Lil Kim, Hillary,
Bro, you got smashed by Diddy. I'm convinced.
Weston, who was Lil Kim's manager.
Okay.
At the time. And we go to the after party. We run into Diddy, and
I think Diddy smashed this dude, bro.
Diddy tells to come meet him at. He tells them, not me.
Oh yeah. So see how he keeps. Diddy came over and told us. No, he told them, not me. Not me.
He tells Kim and them, yo, come meet me at Steve Rifkin's house. And we all go over to Steve Rifkin's house.
But he didn't tell you, but you still took your goofy ass over there.
And while we there,
and you just said he took you and Junior Mafia. I thought you just said everybody there was a certain man. See how this dude just got caught in a lot that quick?
there was another executive that been making passes at me.
Oh my God. So all the dudes wanted you and you were just cool with it. Every dude up there breathing still, and they all hit on you and wanted you. Man, this dude got smashed, dog.
A lot in the entertainment industry. He shows up.
For context, what does that look like? Because they're not gonna be that bold, are they?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? They were all hitting on me. Yeah, you definitely got down, bro.
Is it like, you know how if you shoot a shot at a woman, it could be either very direct or very subtle?
It's very direct.
Oh my God. See, bro, this is why you just
not going trying to grab a nigga nuts, but
now try to toughen up with some bass in your voice. Now go ahead and soften up like you was. Go ahead.
you know when someone is attracted to you, male, female.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a dog and he humping on your leg.
What? Wait, what? A dog attracted to you? Man,
Hey, you know them up on it. You know what I'm saying? So
he was dry humping you.
Oh, it was definitely obvious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially in hindsight.
He gripped you from front to back just like he did Lil Rob.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that lifestyle exists within the industry, right?
We've heard it, and
Man, this dude get down, bro.
It is a fact, brother. It is a fact. From sports players, singers,
Man, this dude right here. This dude right here, dog. I don't know. And this is the lady who had a lot to say. You know, this is the girl that Don threw her under the bus and kind of made her in an unfamiliar position. Let's see. Let's read this. And this is old girl that was in the Don report. She says, I acknowledge the recent lawsuit filed by Don Richard, in which my name has been mentioned 33 times. While I fully respect Don's right to recount her experiences, I want to emphasize that her account reflects on her personal perspective and should not be interpreted as a universal truth applicable to everyone involved. It's important to understand that while I was present in some of the same professional settings mentioned, many of the allegations and incidences described in this suit are not representative of my experiences, and some do not align with my own truth. Tony and I have always conducted ourselves within the highest level of professionalism and integrity. We were not involved in, nor were we aware of, any behavior that could be considered abusive or unlawful. As this matter is now part of an ongoing legal process, I will refrain from discussing any specific details further. My focus continues to be on my family, my music, and my work, which I will pursue with the same dedication and positivity that have always guided me. I trust that the legal system will handle this case with the fairness and thoroughness it requires, and I support any process that seeks to uncover the truth. So what is all she said all that to say what, y'all? What did she say all that to say? Man, he was definitely puffing on Puffy and them freakos. Yeah, he definitely puffed Puff. And said, Ratchet, Diddy gonna be singing your song in the courtroom tomorrow to the jury. I'm begging you. So she's a scout, allegedly. Her name is Bennett. She ready to snitch. It says she on Diddy's side. Yeah, she on Diddy's side. I ain't gonna lie to you. The woman is definitely riding on Diddy's side. She definitely is chilling and she ain't turning. She basically said, Don, look, that was your truth. I don't know nothing about that. That had nothing to do with me. Keep that shit over there with you. It had nothing to do with me. And remember this deal right here. At the time, the agreement included a 50-50 split with the company, but now Diego owns 100% of Sriracha and De Leon. It's estimated that Diddy made about $60 million annually from the deal, according to reports. So Diddy was getting them coins. He was getting it in. As far as this was concerned, Diddy was getting it in, man. He is getting his coins. Diddy was coined up, and then it all went left when Diddy started covering. All went left when Diddy started covering. Not covering. He started doing like the black excellence stuff. He started doing like, oh man, looking out for his people. He started trying to become the next leader in the black community. And I don't know what Diddy had going on, but bro, you was doing too much illegal shit to even think these people was gonna allow you to do that. You was doing I'm talking about too much illegal shit to even think they was gonna let you do that. Y'all, we 80 likes away from 1,000. Can everybody in this building just double tap your screen? Can we get to 1,000 likes right now? I just need 80 people out of the almost 1,600 to just boom, boom. Just double tap that screen, man. Just double tap the screen, okay? No, I'm talking about, I don't know, man. What y'all think about the Diddy situation? Do you think that there's any way out of this for Diddy? Seriously, guys, is there going to be any way out of this for him? I don't think the man can get up out of this. Maybe Justin Bieber will testify. Justin Bieber has his own account of what happened to between him and Diddy as well. Justin Bieber has his own account, just like Usher, but I don't think Usher will tell. Say maybe, but hopefully not. Ooh, child, no. They said Diddy had guns with fake serial numbers on them. Yeah, I don't know how Diddy. That should be a charge within itself, man. He should be charged with way more. They said the Epstein way. Unfortunately, I see him going out by self takeout, take himself out to a buffet. So folks said no, chill out. No, he may get bond, but it will get 1099. It said Bieber was shook. No, it's time. No, it's his time. That's all. I thought the serial numbers were. They were scraped off. No, he's R. Kelly, but worse. Damn, y'all think Diddy is worse than R. Kelly? Let me ask this chat that. Hold on. Let me ask the chat that. Let me do another poll. That was a good one right there. Let me do another poll. We got a lot of votes on the last one. Can we get a lot of votes on this one? Who is worse? Diddy or R. Kelly? Who is worse, y'all? Tell me who is worse, Diddy or R. Kelly? I want everybody to vote in the chat. Who do you believe is worse in this situation? In both situations. Is Diddy or R. Kelly worse, y'all? I want everybody to vote on this because I know this is a very good poll. Yeah, we already got 100 votes in the first 10 seconds. Come on, y'all. Vote on that poll right there. Everybody in this room, vote on that poll. I need everybody in this room to vote. Who is worse, Diddy or R. Kelly? Damn, 91% of the room says Diddy is worse than R. Kelly. Wow. I'm watching this live. I am watching this live. Give me some water real quick. Hold on. Let me give me some water real quick. Damn. So 92% of the room says Diddy is worse with 230 votes already. Can we get 1,000 people to vote on that poll? Can we get 1,000 people to vote on that poll, please? Come on, y'all. Let's get 1,000 people to vote on that poll. Who is worse, Diddy or R. Kelly? That is crazy that people are saying, well, I don't know, man. I guess, hey, roll the dice and whoever it is, it don't even matter who you choose in this situation. This shit loose regardless, man. It don't even matter. Pick Diddy, pick R. Kelly. You're in a fucked up situation. Who would you rather be right now? Would you rather be Diddy or would you rather be R. Kelly? Answer that question in the chat. Vote on the poll, but answer the question in the chat. Who would you rather be right now? Would you rather be in R. Kelly's situation or would you rather be in Diddy's situation? Answer that one. Whose situation would you rather be in, though? Let's see. It says they both trash for real. R. Kelly all day. Neither. It said Brother Oil. They said none of the above. Bad Boy Killer. Diddy going to Vegas by December. They said neither. Y'all ain't no fun. Y'all just neither Ratchet. I give you two options and you take a third one. But 91% of the room says y'all. You saying Diddy is worse than R. Kelly, so it sounds like you'd probably rather be R. Kelly, right? I don't know. It sounds like it. Sound like it said Diddy might have more leverage. Diddy got a better fighting chance than R. Kelly because he ain't been to trial yet, but I don't know. R. Kelly is right where he needs to stay for the rest of his life. How many years did R. Kelly get, by the way? How many years did R. Kelly get? Let me see. I forgot. How many years did R. Kelly get? What? Oh man, hold on. How many years did R. Kelly get? He got 20 years. Currently sentenced to 20 years in prison. Damn, R. Kelly. They hit him with a 20 piece. They hit it, but he got another case coming up too, though, right? Don't he got another case he fighting too? If I'm not mistaken, R. Kelly got a whole another case that he finna fight too as well. We got 48 people to hit that like button right now. We just need 48 likes to get to 1,000, y'all. Come on, can we get 48 people to get to 1,000 likes on this stream, y'all? We went back up. We went back into that algorithm tonight, boy. The numbers was numbering tonight. I am happy with this live right here, seeing the numbers that we're gonna end this live with, man. It's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of a day. We've been cooking all day, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We have been cooking all day long today. I've been working my ass off today, man. This is my third live of the day. This is my third time going live, but hey, we need it. This is a big case right here, man. We got to cover every angle, and we're going right back live in the morning. So, I mean, it is what it is. We will be right back live in the morning, man. That's just to let y'all know, because there's going to be more information about Diddy, bro. There's going to be more information about him coming up. So, we will be back in the morning. Don't even worry about it. Hold on. I did the sign in. Yeah, what was I finna say? I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna be no way out of it for Buddy though. Diddy, the diddler is done. Let me log into my shit right here. Yeah, the diddler done, bro. It's it. Ain't no way out of it, bro. Ain't no way out of it for that man. Get your goofy ass up out of here, Diddy. Get your goofy ass up out of here, Kai. Oh yeah, we've been cooking. I ain't mad at y'all at all. So, Ratchet Gang, tomorrow, the Diddy case is going back into court. They're going back into court, and they're going to do the appeal. And I'm going to have the appeal paperwork for y'all as soon as it drops. Just like I told y'all this morning. As soon as I opened my eyes, I got on Discord. I was like, oh, what's good, y'all? Good morning. It was like, good morning. I was like, oh, shit. I'm finna go see if the paperwork dropped. 2 minutes later, I said, I got it. I know how to get paperwork. It's just too easy. I can get paperwork at the drop of a dime. It's just like that. I know how to get anybody paperwork. Any paperwork. That's why I said you can't fall for bullshit. Paperwork is that easy to get for anybody. That easy. It's so fucking easy to get. If you need to learn how to get paperwork, your Big Ratchet will show you how to get some paperwork, man. Big Ratchet can show you how to get some paperwork. Diddy estimated $1 billion fortune is at risk after 5 lawsuits with explosive allegations. Here's let me send this to my Instagram. That'll have to be for in the morning. We'll do that in the morning. That'll be a part of the morning show. Yeah, so I got to get up and do a morning show with y'all in the morning. Let's see. Who else sent me something? I said, do you think he had NDAs at the door to be signed upon entry at his parties? Of course he did, but it don't even matter. Diddy going down in history for being the first indicted in a freak off RICO. Let's see. It says if Diddy will make a video with the young boy assisting him and calling off the names of celebrity freak-off participants, he has absolutely no intention on staying amongst the living. Many of the people on that list will have him deleted at the drop of a hat. He is broke and he has nowhere to go. I believe he will unalive himself. That's if none of his desperate co-pilots don't get him first, because he is most definitely talking now and doesn't want to be the only top dog to crash and burn. Ratchet, don't forget about the Kimora Lee Simmons house getting burnt. Oh yeah, Kimora Lee Simmons house did get burnt. Yeah, that's right, it did. Not sure if you have this, but what he offered to get bail. It says Diddy offered $50 million, co-signed by Diddy, his mother, sister, the mother of his oldest daughter, and the 3 oldest sons, secured by the equity of his mother's Miami home, restricted travel to Southern District of Florida and New York, Diddy and family members' passports surrendered, home detention with GPS monitoring, other standard conditions of pretrial supervision. That's what Diddy was offered them, and they said, nope, keep your ass in jail. Nope, we don't think so. You're gonna stay in jail. But nah, that ain't it, fam. Keep your ass on there, dog. You're gonna have to eat these meatloaf sandwiches and shit. Then you're gonna eat some meatloaf in this bitch, some mystery meat. You finna be in this bitch eating mystery eggs and mystery sausage, man. You finna get real accustomed to this shit. You better put some money on that damn commissary, cuz. And get you some prison friends. You better get you some gang friends up in here, dog. Have you a freak off up in here or something, cuz. Go ahead and have you a little freak off in jail, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Diddy will be able to have him a freak off in jail. So, who is that lady? Who is that? Let me see who that is. Lady Bug, 30-month membership OG Ratchet. Lady Bug, hit me up on Instagram to get that wrench. Anybody who wants a wrench and you a green member right now, raise your hand if you want a wrench and you a green member and you think you deserve one, because I got a sweet deal for you. A 20-piece on that screen gonna get you a wrench, but all you gotta do is, on top of me, you getting that wrench, just hit me up on Instagram so you can keep the wrench. You know what I'm talking about? So look, that's my deal. If you want it, it'll be probably for the next 24 hours. I'll do the $20 because I took away a lot of wrenches. But if you think you deserve that wrench back, if you got it took for any reason and you want that wrench back, go ahead and drop that 20-piece right now. If you got your wrench took, or if you just feel like, hey, I'm a candidate for a moderator, dog. I want my wrench. $20 right now if you're a green member. Only if you're a green member. That deal only goes for green members, cuz. Let's see. I think he gonna get off just like the Epstein guy. Yep, I agree. They gonna love Diddy in jail. Oh, Diddy gonna have a freak off in there. All I know is Prince Harry Potter not going down with Diddy. Oh no, Harry not going. Harry is not going. You know what I'm talking about? Man. Sheesh. Let's drop a bomb for this case. Diddy, you going to jail, brother. You going to jail. Diddy, take your ass to jail, cuz. Man. We need 19 likes to end this live off. Can we get 19 people to double tap that screen before we get up out of here? Double tap the screen. We watching Baby Boy on Discord tonight. As soon as this live ends, we're going on Discord. We're going to watch a movie. So if y'all want to come watch Baby Boy with us tonight, that's the movie for the night. Come watch Baby Boy with us if you want to. It's only if you want to watch Baby Boy. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to. You ain't got to pull up. But if you want to pull up and watch a movie with us, we're watching Baby Boy on Discord tonight. So pull up to my Discord server, man. You know what I'm talking about? So not the sound effects. Oh, yeah, we got the sound effects.
18 Sergeant Central. 19 Sergeant check. 18 Sergeant Central. 19 Sergeant check. 18 Sergeant Central. 19 Sergeant check.
Oh, yeah, we got it. Oh, yeah, we got it. I'm begging you. Yes, sir. We did what we had to do tonight, man. We had to get back in this algorithm, man. That other case, they trying to push us. The other case they pushing us back. Like, no, none of that. Hey, but this Diddy shit, okay, run that. Salute though, man. Oh yeah, they said y'all trying to go play some chess. Hell yeah, we can go on some chess. We'll do whatever, man. We finna get on this Discord server, man. I'm finna open up the room on Discord right about now. I'ma open up the room like right about now. Open up the room like right about now. Hold on. All right, let's go. The room is open. I'm the first person in here. That's the first time. I'm the first person in the room. Hey. All right, hold on. All right, let me copy and paste this link. All right, man. Salute y'all. Salute. Everybody say your good night. Say your see you laters. Everybody in the chat. Hey, Miles, drop the Discord link for the people who don't got it. Salute to all y'all for pulling up, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up to this live, man. This was a very dope live. We will. I don't know what time we'll be live. I'll probably be live in the morning. I'm pretty sure because that paperwork gonna come out, and I'll bring it to y'all as soon as it drops. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure everybody in the building like the video. We hit 1,000 likes. We hit 1,000, but can y'all double tap the screen and get those likes up, please? And thank you. We did get to 1,000 likes. I like that. I like to see that, man. I like to see all this cooperation in the chat, man. Y'all been doing y'all big one, man. How many votes did we get? We got 391 votes. Y'all said Diddy is worse than R. Kelly. Man, that's crazy, cuz. All right, well, Ratchet Gang, I'm out this bit. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to y'all. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. Everybody throw up the purple hearts in the chat, the purple demons. Throw up the goat emojis. Throw up the flowers for yourself. My ladies, all drop the purple hearts. All my beautiful queens in the chat. If you still here, drop them purple hearts for yourself. You know I love you more than y'all will ever know. I love all y'all. All my queens, I love all y'all. And I'll bring that deal back tomorrow for the next 24 hours, $20 to get you a wrench. You know what I'm saying? That's for my green members only. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to everybody in the building, man. I love y'all. You know what I'm talking about, cuz? I love all y'all, cuz. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Salute to the mother gang. You know what I'm talking about? I'm out this bit. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow, gang. I love y'all. Tone bite.